Okay. Here
I'll
we
tell you
go.
what, though, the fan art gets me in a tiffy.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Okay.
Last time, after a surprise meeting with a rebel group, the Maniforged, and a new ally, the young elven ranger Neron, joined them, our heroes finally managed to get some kind of sleep before their big emergency meeting with the council the next day. Unsure of where Flint and Verna went, the remaining members decided to go before the council anyway and state their case. The council was just as stalwart on their stances before, but in Lady Grey's absence, the vote was split. With some help from Kelleray and Voxia, however, Violet was instated as the ninth seat in the Bergotten Religious Council, representing Voxia, and the vote to aid Barclay in their war efforts was accepted. The council implored that the Iron Tempest assist them in finding the Norelian plot, and suddenly a strange woman in Eastern clothing jumped into the council chamber and volunteered to help fight. During the meeting, however, the group learned that their two missing companions had been arrested the night before, and when they arrived at the Church of Uldona to find them, they learned that one member, the secretive Verna Thorngage, had been slain in her cell by a supposed Norelian assassin. In the confusion of the investigation, a goblin tried making his escape, but was cut down by Jinx, but not before leaving a clue as to where the Norelian plot was aimed: Wilma Farthing's airship port. Moving as swiftly as possible, the group assaulted the commandeered airship moored near Wilma's manor, and fought back against the Norelian pirates that invaded. After a hard-fought battle and a mechanical behemoth being flung from the deck of the ship, it was quickly apparent that the boat was on a collision course for Zento with a massive payload of explosive-infused crystals. Everyone jumped from the ship as soon as they could, except for Jinx, who realized at the last minute that the boat needed to be steered to safety before its detonation. With a small prayer and an apology to his daughter Elena and lover Voxia, Jinx ignited the cannons over the ocean. Now, as the group spots the blinding light of the explosion on the horizon, they try and regroup somewhere in the middle of the road between Zento and Brigada.
Are we in forest, grasslands, hilllands?
Where you are?
So we're.
Go ahead.
I was about to ask. We're in between Zento and Vergata.
Yes, where you are currently. I'll go ahead. I'll describe first, and then we'll let you guys roll. You are where you landed. All of you kind of landed in the same general area. You're probably about 60 to 80 feet apart between, based on who jumped first and last and whatever. The two Norelian prisoners that you have. The one guy that was in a panic after you just, booted him off the off the deck. The other one's okay though because he actually got a parachute. But you still have them captured currently. Around you, you see open fields. To the north, there seemed to be a dense forest that's probably about half a mile away from where you are. Yourself, you're probably about 3/4 of a mile away from the main road, which is just a dirt road that connects Brigada and Zento. It is heavily traveled. However, at this point in time, and especially this time during the day, and from where you are, you can't see any movement. Again, vast open grasslands. It looks like there's some farmland close by. You do see a couple of settlements off into the distance, but they seem to be quite a good ways away. So now, whoever would like to roll survival to try and see precisely your location.
Do we see Zento or no?
Where you are, you can see Zento because you are on the uphill side of the road, as it kind of slopes down into the ocean itself. However, Violet, based on the maps that you've studied in your schooling, you know that the location that you are right now is approximately about, I would say 3/5 to a half of the way between Zento and Brigada on the Bergotten side. Excuse
I'm
me.
looking around for, can I
Wait,
look
sorry.
around for hill giants?
You looking for hill giants?
Yeah, we're only told there were giants on the trail.
Also
Trolls
look for
or something.
Oh, wait, I don't know shit. Never mind. I misspoke. I'm sorry.
You said 3/5 on the Brigadan side. I'm closer to Brigada?
Yes.
Damn, did I jump early. Alright. Got a bit of a trek.
Also, Violet, based on your orientation that you figured out, it's probably about a day and a half journey either way.
Okay.
I want to roll perception if I can see any movement in the grasslands or anything like that.
Okay, roll perception. And Tybalt was looking for stuff also, so I will allow him to give you help. So roll with advantage. Not 20. You don't see any movement per se as far as any danger right now. You do actually see a few animals, rabbits especially, that are kind of running through the grass. A couple of raccoons. You see a few deer. But again, nothing dangerous at this point. In the immediate area, again, there are a few settlements, it looks like, to the south. But they look to be probably about 3 or 4 miles away. The closest settlement currently looks like a farmhouse, which looks to be about a half a mile away.
And about can we tell approximate what time of day? Is it evening, afternoon, dusk?
The sun is starting to set at this point. It's probably mid to late afternoon right now.
All right. I go and try to find the others and let them know I don't sense anything around and that there looks like there's a farmhouse a half mile away. I suggest
Just do it in
we
character.
go there. I'm sorry?
Do it in character.
Oh. I don't sense any danger around. Just some timid creatures. Let's head to that farmhouse that looks about a half mile away and hole up for the night and get a rest and make plans on which way y'all want to go in the morning with our 2 prisoners.
Naran, I will say also with that nat 20, you do notice quite a few boulders that just seem to be randomly in places around the fields.
Did you guys search disarm the prisoners?
Are we even close to each other? Have we gathered?
I'm assuming you've gathered at this point.
Okay, I didn't know to interpret whether we were together at this point or still separated.
I mean, you were a decent distance away from each other, but I'm sure you could see each other and gather at some point.
Okay. Now knowing that, I will pass on to the group. Guys, we're about a day and a half either way from Brigada or Zento? Right, Zento?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I say we just go ahead and, because of the time of day, we head to the farmhouse and set up camp for the night, figure out which way we want to go. Maybe there's maybe we can get a cart and a horse from the farmer to let us quicken our ride to either Zento or Brigada. Also, I've noticed surrounding the fields there's boulders. Don't know what that means yet.
Well, it looks like we're 1 person short. Does anyone know where Jinx is?
She said something about jumping in the water.
Can we see water?
Way off. I mean, it is a long way away, but from where you are, you can make out the ocean.
But you said that's still approximately a day and a half travel
Right.
to get there. So, I mean, we wouldn't be able to see.
I guess we'll just meet him in Zento.
So did you guys disarm the prisoners or what?
I mean, I don't think any of us really had time, except the one downstairs. We pulled the one from downstairs of the boat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but the other one that I may or may not have Spartan kicked. That one we haven't checked yet.
He is hyperventilating still, and the other guy's still unconscious.
We should definitely disarm them and, like, take their gear so they don't do anything.
By all means, I mean, he's not going to stop you.
What was that, Al?
Can we check them? We never actually checked them.
Yeah, roll investigation on. You do find that both of them have sidearms on them, little flintlock pistols, and they are both carrying sabers.
Yeah, we should take those off.
And Brett.
Yeah,
They're both or just the one? I thought we disarmed the one downstairs.
Oh, he didn't actually have any weapons on him at all, because he was taking a piss. So, yeah, it was just the one that had weapons on him. And Brad, yes, you landed with all of them.
Wait, he still could have had weapons on him just at the holster, even if he was taking a piss, correct?
He didn't.
Okay.
So let's disarm the one that's still got weapons.
Quick, check his prison pocket.
Did you hear something?
He gives the wind.
Wait, what?
I agree with the idea. Let's hold up in the shack over.
So, I'm going to disarm.
Yeah, we disarmed, didn't we?
I mean, we've declared that they have weapons. Nobody's declared that they've taken them. So I will take them off of them.
Okay. Yeah, the guy's still like... He's still like... and you just kind of...
Is it a fun trip?
Fuck you!
I forgot that we tied you up before that. Sorry.
What's wrong with you people?
I'll be taking these.
Yeah, he kind of struggles a little bit, but yeah, you managed to disarm him since he's tied up already.
And that is a saber and a lock. Okay.
All right.
As we're traveling to the farmhouse, I want to maintain my passive perception just to make sure no enemies or bad creatures are out there.
Okay. You keeping a perceptive pace is going to slow your move speed down to half, so just so you know. Unless you have something that Ranger does. Okay, do you have a spell that lets you do something?
No, I meant to look through my things. I did not mean to
click it. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I hit the wrong little icon up.
I got this. Not really, but can I channel my inner bear on how to best travel through this?
Sure. Roll survival.
Do you want survival or nature?
What? Are you looking for anything in particular? Are you still trying to keep a lookout?
No, you said that this was going to be difficult to travel through, right?
Oh, no. He's trying to keep his eyes open to see if there's any danger around.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Never mind then.
Yeah. But
I would say no. I'll just travel slow.
Okay.
I'll take the speed hit. We're only half a mile away. A pace of 50, because half would be in between 15-20.
But you just have an
We would
issue
still
seeing
get there in
over the
10
rest?
minutes or 15 minutes at a slow pace. I'd rather be cautious than just have something spring out on us.
Okay. Everybody else, do you want to keep pace with him?
Are you having issues seeing over the grass? Is that what's up?
I would like to keep pace with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we'll keep pace, but I mean, I could just
My
carry...
issue is there are creatures that can go through the grass that we can't see due to the grass height.
Right, so I'll carry you, and you can see if the grass is shifting in front of us. You can see over top.
Is there
Okay.
a way they hear anything out of the ordinary?
That would be a perception check.
So that's what we'll do.
And Tybalt, no, you don't sense any magic in the area. Other than what's on your companions around you, which I think is just Violet and Brad at this point.
Okay.
Ranger's getting piggyback.
Carson, I'm going to keep it up for the foreseeable future.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, just let me know if you see the grass shifting, and particularly in our direction.
Will do.
Carry capacity is for the win.
Alrighty then, I need you all to roll perception with advantage. Naran, since you're leading, I guess, I'll have you do that.
You want all of us or just him?
Just Naran.
Okay.
Since he's up front and he's watching. Thank God for advantage.
Right?
Again, you see more and more grass. Shut up. The settlement that you're moving towards now seems to kind of be moving towards the edge of the forest where you are, kind of where the hills almost start to, the foothills of the Thulmar mountain range, that, kind of extends up along the coast, and was at one time a natural barrier, for old Saren. But anyway, it's close to the woods there. As you're looking around, you do notice that there seem to be large divots in the ground. At first glance, you're not sure what that's about.
Can I tell them to hold up? And I want to take Can I investigate the divots?
I would say roll nature.
Nature?
Mhm.
Okay. Hold up. These divots look kind of odd. I'm going to take a look real quick.
Okay.
Looks like it was created by some kind of large object. Hard to place what it is exactly, though.
It's not natural,
It could be.
but... Well, I'm telling the rest of the group.
Yeah.
It's not natural, but it could be. It may have been created by something, so we're definitely going to have to keep our eyes and ears open as we get closer to the house and what's going on in the house, what's going on in there once we get there.
Okay. I'll keep my ears perked up for anything that kind of catches my attention,
Okay.
per se.
We'll say that you all start making your way closer to the small settlement. As you come upon this farm, after about 15-20 minutes of travel, you see several small buildings. There is a large, what looks to be main farmhouse. Well, not large. It's large for a farmhouse, we'll say. There seems to be some kind of storeroom and a shed. There are several fields. Seems to be a garden out near the house.
Does there look like there's any recent activity?
Roll investigation. It actually doesn't look like there has been any work done around here. There seems to have been some kind of activity, but the tools and things that you're finding don't look like they've been touched in quite some time.
Something isn't right here. Farm tools are haven't been used in a while, but there's some other types of activities. I say we should slowly investigate the farmhouse and the storehouse and what other outlying buildings there are to see what's going on.
Can we ask the prisoners if they ever been to this area?
No, man, we don't know this place.
I'm gonna let Binks know what happened exactly, and tell him we're about a day and a half or about halfway to Zento, and ask the lady she's with, I forget her name, if she knows where we are, where we could be.
For fuck's sakes, man, what happened?
The Norelians were trying to blow up Zento, and we kind of stopped them. Now I don't know where the fuck we are.
Let me ask Wilma. Oh, please. There's music playing in your head.
We're holding.
Did you say there's music playing in this ad?
Yes.
Good elevator music.
I'm sitting there swaying back and forth.
Okay, she said you're right around, what was that place? Marcus's Stand, I think is what it is. It's a small farming community.
It looks abandoned. Is that normal?
Is that normal? I don't know. I mean, there have been a lot of giants in the area lately, so I'd be careful.
Great, thank you. There seems to be a lot of giant activity in the area, so we're told to be careful.
Nice.
Are they friendly giants, or
No, I don't think they're friendly giants.
How can you tell?
I mean, not with that attitude, they're not.
If we see one, you can ask him. How about that?
Okay, I'll definitely talk to them.
Alrighty.
Which building is closest to us that we walked into?
Have you walked into one yet?
I meant, and which is the closest
Well,
building that we walked into in this compound? Or what's the closest building in this compound that we're at?
As you're walking into the compound itself, there is hang on. Okay. Sorry. As you're walking into the compound, over on the left-hand side is the shed, and then next to that looks to be the farmhouse. Over on the right-hand side, it looks to be some kind of building that's caved in. And again, as you're looking around, there's more rocks and things strewn around all over the place. It looks like a tree that's been cut down. There's several trees in the area. There seems to be a nice apple tree in the back, actually.
Does it have apples?
It does have apples, actually. Who is in front again, Naran?
I am.
Roll perception.
Perception. Oh, there we are. Yeah. I don't see shit.
You don't see anything, but you think you heard something coming from the shed.
Hey,
Or not the shed, the storehouse, excuse me.
How big is the storehouse?
the storehouse is the one that's caved in?
No, the storehouse is it is in the back of the compound. It's about the same size as the actual farmhouse.
Oh, okay. So there's 4 buildings. A little shed, the farmhouse, a caved-in building, and then the storehouse is behind
Right.
it all. Okay.
And you think you heard
Since
something coming from the storehouse?
There's something in the... I hear something coming from the storehouse. Y'all go ahead and then, if y'all want, go ahead and investigate. I would say we investigate these buildings one by one. I will stand cover watch while y'all investigate.
I'm not going near that. They said there are giants in here.
No. We'll save that building for last.
Well, if there's giants, I think we would have seen them by now. I mean, they are
that
called
is true.
giants.
Tybalt, you're actually sensing magic coming from that building too.
Yes. What kind of magic?
Abjuration.
Definitely some abjuration magic coming from the building as well.
What's that mean?
I don't know if a lot of giants can use magic.
Also, since I declared that I'm keeping my ears up listening, do I hear this with enough chance to like try to look myself?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll another perception check. Or do you want to check the actual building, or what do you want to do?
Whatever's making that noise. Let's see if I can.
It could be the actual population. Abjuration is like protection magic.
I'm gonna look more so like one, if I can see whatever's in it, and two, like if there's any footsteps that it would have left. I'm not particularly trying to track it, just tell its size
Okay.
of whatever the creature might be.
That would still be survival. Or no. I'll say investigation.
Neither's really that good, but we'll give it a shot.
Is there any cover between where we're at and that can see all four buildings?
Not cover, because in the middle of this compound is a garden. There are a few boulders that you could probably hide behind a little bit, but
Good job.
We'll just pretend that didn't exist.
That was fantastic.
yeah, I completely ignored that because reasons. Anyway. Violet, you got distracted by something.
I'm
Look at that
distracted by
pretty
them apples,
apple.
man.
You start picking apples.
I think we should check that storehouse out where the magic's coming from.
You don't want to check the shed first?
I mean, yeah, I guess we can.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
I just have a feeling there are people in there.
I want to.
I'll tell you
scout
what.
alongside the buildings, staying at a corner, and say check the buildings as we go, whichever building it is.
Okay.
But I'll say, we look really creepy sitting on the outskirts like this if there are people living here. So, we may not want to look hostile.
Yeah,
They want to
so
just go
let's
in?
Walk in.
How about we knock first, not walk in?
No, walk in, like, to the buildings, like, get to the building.
Okay.
I'm gonna start heading toward that building.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll head to the closest structure.
Okay. So, are y'all heading towards the storehouse or the shed?
Storehouse is the furthest structure, right?
Right. That's where you heard the noise coming from. That's also where the magic's coming from. The shed is the closest structure.
I guess the shed, since it's on the way, right?
See if there's anybody in the shed, and we'll keep walking.
Okay. Roll investigation on the shed.
Can I help him since I'm walking with him?
Sure.
Do you want me to roll it?
I'll roll it.
You
I
declare
can roll it.
He declared
Yeah,
it.
you declare.
Oh boy.
I declared it?
You declared it, yeah, so you roll investigation.
Oh boy!
Help.
Oh. Let's see if it gets better.
Doubt it.
Nope.
You're looking around this shed. It's very tiny. You don't hear any noise coming from inside of it, and the door is jammed. Like, super stuck. It's also locked.
Is it jammed from the inside or outside?
It's hard to tell.
Okay.
We don't hear anything coming out of, like, no sounds coming out of the shed.
No sounds coming out of the shed, no.
I guess we'll keep walking to the.
Is
other
the next
buildings.
building the building with the magic coming out of it, or are there more buildings in between?
On the left-hand side next is the farmhouse.
Are there any animals in the area? Like birds, mice, anything?
You do hear some night birds.
But I mean, like in the close vicinity, like as if they're not scared off.
Roll survival. Nature.
Damn
roll
it.
nature. Roll nature. Roll nature.
Thank you.
I mean, you do still see some birds and things, and you see a cat that kind of darts back out into the woods.
But is there regular noise like like bugs and stuff like that?
I mean, you hear night bugs, like cicadas and things that are chirping right now.
Okay.
This is getting kind of later at night, and it's starting to get darker now too.
I guess we should head to the storeroom, since that's giving out action and stuff.
All right.
Onward.
Alright. You approach the storeroom in the back of the compound. It's kind of in an L shape. Seems to just... It's a stronger make than what it would appear to be. But it doesn't look to be, like, held together with, like, metal nails or anything like that. It definitely seems to be fitted together with wood. But even despite that, it's still a very nice building. Who would be approaching?
Why not?
I'll approach.
Famous last words. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna approach with them, but behind them.
Okay, so who's in front?
I'll
I'll
be
take
in
charge.
front.
Oh, you take charge.
Okay.
Okay, so Allie, you're walking up to the front of the door. It does not appear to be locked.
Is whatever it is still making noise?
Roll another perception check.
Wonderful low rolling. It's gonna be an advantage kind of night.
You heard something shift inside. Almost as it was reacting to hearing your footsteps move forward.
Is the magic still up?
The magic is still up, yes.
Well, whatever it is, when we're here. Does it almost sound like it's shifting is in to try to stop making noise?
I would say roll
Kinda
survival
thing.
for that.
You just want to abuse my dice, don't you?
I mean, you're trying to get knowledge on things that you
I
might or
know.
might not know.
It
So.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I need to just stop
Who
asking.
knows?
So many bad rolls. It's hilarious.
Alright, I'm gonna knock on the door. Is that fine with everyone?
Yeah, knock it up.
Alright, I'm gonna knock on the door.
All right. You knock on the door.
Hello?
Is anybody home?
I'll say in Dwarvish too.
There's no answer.
I'll say it in bear. Except not very aggressive bear.
You say it in bear.
Baronese. No, it's not a bear.
Did they answer that?
I say hello in all the languages I know.
Roll another perception check again.
Is the door locked?
The door's not locked.
So the one with the magic, am I gonna get blown up if I open this door?
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Wait, hold on. Is the magic directly tied to the door?
No, it's actually coming from the very back corner of the L shape. It seemed to have moved back to the back corner after Violet growled.
All right, whatever. After you growled, whatever is giving off the magic is clearly scared because it moved to the back.
Okay.
I think we can open the door.
I'm gonna slowly open the door. I'm like, I'm not here to hurt
Hold on.
you.
Did I get a response?
No, you did not.
Okay.
Not here to hurt you, and I'll slowly open the door.
I need you to roll a charisma check.
Unfortunate. Charisma check or save?
Check.
Unfortunate. It could be worse. Time to reroll a character.
Already?
See anything?
Violet, as you're kind of turning around the corner, you catch a glimpse of a small pair of eyes peeking up from behind a barrel, and then it juts back down quickly.
Could I tell what it was by the glimpse that I got, or is it too dark?
You have dark vision, however, you couldn't really see color with that, so it was
More
a pair of
like
eyes.
shapes.
Yeah, you could tell it was a person of some kind.
Did I
Okay, so
see
you
what it
like-
was? Or
You clearly saw what it was. It looked like a little girl.
it's a little girl. Just don't be too bearish.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Don't scare her.
Means don't
I'm
be
gonna take-
unbearable.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna take one of the apples that I was so conveniently enthralled with, and gonna
Hey.
kind of hold it out in front of me and kind of
Hey.
lean down a little bit.
Little girl, we're here to help.
It's okay, sweetie. We're not here to hurt you. You got an apple.
Do we recognize what race the little girl is?
You couldn't, Allie, because you didn't see her.
Does she respond to any of that?
Do I recognize her race?
She looked human, from what you could tell.
I'm gonna bend down a little bit, just like I don't seem very threatening.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get it out.
Somebody want to make sure that we're watching behind us too.
I think the ranger's on that.
Like a park ranger?
Naran, I think his name is.
Alright. Does she answer any of that when I hold out the apple in front of me?
What do you want?
What's your name? Yes.
Rin?
Hi, Rin. I'm Violet. How
I'm
long
Tybalt.
you been here?
She's just gonna reach her hand out around and kind of like so it. Like, oh,
You hungry?
Weak. No, I'm good. There's plenty of food here.
Where are your parents?
I don't have any.
Did something happen to them?
Mm-hmm. I've never had any.
I look at Uma concerned.
Uma?
Oops, Uma.
You,
We're
sorry, Violet.
I guess you don't want this apple, huh?
she whispers something, and a mouse comes running out.
Does it come up to me?
Yep.
Bastards, you're gonna make me use my speak with animals.
What is it?
I'll proc my speak with animals.
What's up, bitch?
What's up?
Give me some of that apple.
Have some of this apple. What's up?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna break off a piece of apple for this mouse.
It takes the apple and it
Are
eats
there two bears in here?
There's a lot of squeaking going on.
Oh man.
Will you come out? I mean, don't want to give you an apple, but I'm hungry. I got honey. Do you want some honey?
She will slowly start to come out from behind the barrel. She really doesn't have anywhere else to go at the moment.
The mouse or you?
She does. Yes, her.
He is
Rin.
Who?
Me.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
I'm speaking in the third person.
And as she slowly starts to walk out from behind the barrels, this is what you all see.
Yes.
Oh, gross.
It's got the same eyes. We have the same eyes.
You see what looks to be a small human girl. She appears to be younger, probably about 10, 11 years old. She has black hair with white streaks in it, and she's just wearing like simple commoner's clothes, a little denim skirt. She has a little, what looks to be kind of like a toy cowboy hat on her back, and a little vest, and this little mouse that seems to be sitting on her shoulder right now. And yes,
Is that a bulge in front of her?
a what?
Is that a bulge I see?
You
Her knee.
go wait outside.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
I'm asking real questions here.
Anyway, yes, one of her eyes is golden, one is blue.
You said, oh yeah, that was Rin. Rin, we have the same color eyes.
Cool.
I haven't seen anybody else with these eyes before.
Out of character. I went to open my character sheet. Why do you have a tab called corpses? That's terrible.
Shut up, Brad. Don't question my violent mechanisms. Why
Can
would
we
you
be
even
dead?
see that tab? Hang on.
Because I went to open my characters.
I can see that tab.
Corpses.
Yeah, it's characters. It's just corpses.
Leave the dead alone.
Hey, Jinx is in the corpse.
Answers that question.
It's still a mystery. I mean, Jinx might or might not be dead.
Sorry.
I mean, judging by we found Ren, I'm gonna go.
That's metagaming.
That's not how this works.
Not how it works at
Is
all.
it metagaming that it's under the corpses
I mean,
tab?
you had two people playing two characters last week.
That's true.
And they died.
Both of them.
Did they? One of them did.
Debatable. We don't know
about the
Mark
other one.
One definitely died for sure.
Yeah, the
Mark
one
had
in the robot suit. No
ejectocito,
idea.
cuz.
Ejecto seat.
Anyway.
So, Rin, where are you from? How did you get here?
I'm from that way.
She's just going to arbitrarily point in a direction.
Which
in the
direction?
shed?
To the farmhouse or?
She's just going to point, like, just in a direction.
How old are you, Ren?
12.
Older than I am. Darn.
How did you get here? What are you hiding from?
I in the back of carts. And sometimes there's these big, scary guys that come. But if I stay quiet, they don't bother me.
How big are these guys?
Big.
Big as the house or big as that dragon guy right behind me?
Rin, he mentions a dragon guy. You have not seen this person yet.
What? Huh? What? There's a dragon?
Yes, rawr.
He's harmless. His name is Brad.
A dragon named Brad. Okay.
She's, obviously, like, kind of still nervous about everything that's going on here.
Do you want some honey?
Maybe later.
Well, I want honey.
Why are you here?
We heard noises coming from here. We wanted to investigate.
From town?
If I said we fell from the sky, would that make sense?
Not at all.
I figured not. I mean, it's not wrong, but I figured not.
Okay.
This is like perplexed look on her face, like, okay. Something wrong with these people.
Well, don't worry, I'm perplexed by what's happened in the past 30 minutes myself.
So, do you know what time these people come around, usually?
Do I?
No, there hasn't.
I
been a
mean,
Okay.
oh.
They just kind of show up sometimes.
Where are you trying to go?
To town.
Which town?
Waiting. It really doesn't matter right now.
Well, it kind of does if you're going to town. Which town are you heading to?
Well, we're heading to Zento. If you want to come with us, we can help you get there safely.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll be perfect. I was waiting for the next cart to pass, so I could sneak on with them, but that'll work.
This place looks pretty abandoned, so I don't know when the next cart will be coming through, so you're better off with us.
Is the room that we're in still dark, or is there light?
It's pretty dark currently, especially as the sun's starting to go down now. It's definitely the twilight hours at this point. And there is no, like, candles or anything in this area.
So you've been in here in the dark all this time? Ren?
It's not dark all the time. Sometimes it's daylight. I've been here for a week.
And the homeowners haven't come by?
And I stay inside the farmhouse. No, I haven't seen anyone here since it seemed like they've been gone a while before I got here.
Well, it's safe to say this place is abandoned then, so if we want to call it a night here.
Yeah, I think we should call it a night in this place as well. We can head to Zento in the morning.
Is Rinda magical that we felt out in
Yeah, he's glowing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a strong abjuration magic coming off of her Tybalt, so...
Yeah, I'm not going to question that right now.
The source is interesting, for sure.
Oh, what's the source? Not just her?
Seems to be some kind of holy something.
Like something she's wearing?
It's hard to tell.
It's the hat.
Because the magic's radiating from all around her, so...
Like I say, it's interesting. You're kind of timid, but you're oh, is it a mouse or a rat?
It's Mouse. Mr. Squeakers.
He's got a very vivid personality.
Hell yeah! You got any more of that apple?
I sure do.
Oh,
Yeah, he keeps me company.
Can you hear him?
No. It's a mouse.
I'm speaking to him right now.
And even more crazy she thinks you are.
Give me a fist bump, Mr. Squeakers, which is apparently your name.
He raises his paw.
Yeah.
Ask him for his real name.
What's your real name?
Squeakers!
Perfect.
Awesome.
I like this chick. She gave me that name.
Well, good to have you. Let's let's unpack. Get those two, put up somewhere. Probably do watch rotations, right?
Yeah, sure.
We can go back in the farmhouse. That's where I've been staying.
We could do that too.
He already rolled.
Shush.
I was gonna ask a question, but
Battle stations.
seems like it's too late.
Alright, so, how are y'all setting up around here? Again, you've got this whole farm compound, which apparently is abandoned currently.
Is it engaged? Like, is it gated in or something, or is it just out in the open?
There is, like, a pole fence that's been set up, but it's not, like, that, secure.
It's not really secure.
Yeah.
Definitely
Okay.
not giant proof.
Is it like more of like a cattle fence? Or is it like there's several compromises in the fence line?
It's,
Does this place have a?
it's more meant to keep livestock in.
Okay, so it's more of a cattle fence.
Right, yeah.
How high are the buildings again?
They're probably about 1 story. They're not large.
Is it possible to set up camp on the roof, maybe, or a watch out, or like a lookout?
Do you want to try and climb up there?
Maybe if you're nimble enough. I've learned my lesson.
Sure, why not? Let's try to climb up there.
Acrobatics.
Let's all get in the house while she's doing whatever.
I guess you got first watch.
Sure.
Owie, you find a couple of barrels and you just hop, 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 and then you climb up onto the tops of the roof with no problem. You do a flip jump and land cool.
Yes.
So, you found a little girl?
Yep. Her name's Ren,
Huh.
and the mouse's name is Squeakers.
She's coming to town with us.
Really? Okay. Where did she say where everybody's at? Because I haven't seen anything out here.
Place has been abandoned. She
Okay.
said she's been here for, what was it, Ren? A week?
About a week.
About a week ago.
And she hasn't seen anyone, so.
Gotcha.
Is there a basement in the farmhouse?
No,
Well,
it is a dirt floor.
who wants to watch the detainees?
I'll watch the detainees.
And what kind of watch rotation we want to do? So it's you and Owie first.
I'll take second.
Yeah, I'll get up for a second.
Okay.
Smells color. You want third?
Sure.
Yeah, Ren, you're not gonna understand it. I sure don't understand it. But he can smell colors.
You people are weird.
I know you're thinking that. I thought it was weird too, but he found my house and he can't see. And he said he tracked the color purple. I can't explain it.
Carson, the weather outside, is it clear skies or?
There seem to be a few clouds rolling in. It doesn't look like rain, but it's definitely overcast.
Okay.
Alright, so we got Naran and Owie up on the roof, I suppose. Naran, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check, unless you want to stay on the ground.
I'm gonna stay on the ground.
Okay.
I think he's with the prisoners.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So they're down on the ground. You're just gonna leave them out in the open, I guess.
I mean, probably bring them inside.
Can we gag them too, so they don't make noise?
One's still unconscious, but yeah, you could probably gag him if you wanted.
I don't know if you need to, and I'm just gonna thump my briefcase again.
Why are these people tied up?
These people are bad people. Do you know what a Norelian is?
I don't know if I do or not, do I?
You've heard about them from a few of the traders that come through town, but haven't really had any interactions with them, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't really think I would. People?
Did anybody check the unconscious guy to see if he's like not dead?
I am
He's
not
breathing,
a doctor.
right?
Roll medicine.
I'm not a doctor. I don't know what happened to him.
I'm gonna gag them for sure.
Okay. Are you checking to see if he's alive?
If he's breathing, I'm gonna gag him. If he's not breathing, I'm not gonna gag him.
Roll medicine. Yeah, he's just knocked out. He's fine.
How does his head look?
Divoted?
How's that guy doing?
That man's in a coma.
Can Rin see that?
It's kind of dark, but kind of.
Does she see that he's injured? Is what I'm
Temple.
saying.
How does that guy look?
Not unless you're actually making a check on it. So
No, she's not gonna get that close.
Looks alive.
If he was obviously
Are
injured.
you sure?
he looks like he's asleep right now.
Yeah, he's breathing. His chest is going up and down.
He hasn't
I don't-
moved in like 5 hours.
I don't know if he's ever gonna wake up again, but he's breathing right now.
Yeah, that dude's dead.
So I didn't see him breathing.
Nope.
I'm gonna gag him anyway.
Yes.
I'm convinced he's alive.
What's your professional opinion, Brad?
Tybalt, you said this guy's in good shape?
I said he's alive.
I mean, he's kind of got an awkward
I don't
shape.
know. I think he's kind of dead.
All right, I'm gonna gag him anyway. It doesn't matter. If he's dead, we'll leave him here.
How'd that happen?
Maybe that big div in his head.
Isn't this the one you kicked out of the airship?
Oh, that's that
the other
one.
guy. The guy we specifically knocked out on purpose without killing.
That's not my fault. He should be able to take it with a briefcase. Wow, dead silence after that one, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around in a circle to patrol. Nothing comes up.
Okay. So is everyone's bedding down for the evening? What are you doing with your prisoners? You got them gagged, but where are you keeping them?
Should probably put them up in the house so nothing sees them from outside.
Yeah, for sure.
Tie them together.
They already are.
Oh, then they okay.
It'll be perfect. That one will be like dead weight. Huh?
But
Is there a spare bedroom? Like, how many rooms are like bedrooms are in here that we could? Foreseeable.
there is one bedroom, one kitchen, one dining room, and it's all the same room.
Oh, it's like a ranch style house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Well, Rin, since you were here before us, you can choose wherever you want to sleep. Only seems fair.
Okay. She's gonna go back to the whatever room she's been sleeping in.
Well, it's all the same room, but there is the mattress
Oh,
that's on
okay.
the floor there.
But she's gonna take the mattress.
There's also
No.
the fireplace.
I want
Is
to
the
put up by the
fireplace
fireplace.
right now?
It is out currently. You put the coals out during the day because you don't really need it that much. Okay. This little girl just kind of snaps her fingers and a fire appears in the fireplace.
The fire hasn't been a problem at nights?
No. It gets kind of cold at night, so...
Well, if you got the mattress, I want to curl up by the fireplace.
If you want the mattress, you can have it.
I'm not going to take it from you. You've been here far before us.
Okay.
Then she'll give him the mattress.
What the hell is going on down there?
Night, Ren.
Are you talking to us?
No, my neighbors are being weird. They took my parking place and now they're...
Night, Squeakers. I hope my 10 minutes is still going.
It is not.
Damn it!
He gives you a small mouse salute.
Yes. I'm gonna be best friends with that rat. Mouse. It's a mouse.
It's a mouse.
And Ren Squeakers kind of gives you a little mouse kiss goodnight.
Oh.
Well, she's gonna cuddle up next to Squeakers then.
I'd cuddle up with my cub if I had one.
Anyway, Naran and Owie. Owie, you are doing an active perimeter check, so I need you to roll a perception check for me. Brad starts making alcohol.
You know, something above game that I've noticed is Brad always rolls 2 in the 20s and 1 that's in the high teens whenever he does that mix. I've not seen anything different since I've been in this campaign.
I saw when he first did it.
So Brad, you can recover, each of your drinks can recover at least 5 levels of spells.
Okay.
Total.
And then I'm going to meditate.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing, Carson.
What are you doing?
I'm reading my book.
You reading your book before bed?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh no.
There are definitely some advanced hugging techniques in this book. You're not sure how they can be applied just yet. Maybe you need to practice some.
Oh no. I'll have to ask my dad.
I'm sure that'll go over well. Brad, I need you to roll a religion check for me.
Damn it, I'm reading. Hold on. Okay. Is it about to something in my sheet?
Nice.
That was almost bad.
Okay,
Pretty
we'll
bad.
get that in just a minute. Owie, as you're walking around the outside of this compound, again, just the ramshackle fences that were just really designed to keep in livestock. More of these boulders all over the place. You do find a couple more buildings that look like they are dilapidated, like back off closer towards the woods. But as far as danger, you don't sense anything. You do hear a few night birds flying around, and considering what you guys just fought earlier today, it kind of makes you shudder a little bit, but... Nothing
Okay.
too dangerous.
Nothing weird.
Nothing dangerous at the moment.
At the moment. Nice.
Just a moment, because I'm going to have to do a thing.
A thang.
I think this is the music I'm looking for.
Battle stations.
This doesn't sound like sleeping music.
It's not sleep music.
It's very soothing, sleeping music.
Is that people dying outside?
It's my freaking like neighbors downstairs. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Is it the ones on the bottom left or the bottom right?
It's the bottom right.
They're
So
practicing.
If you're looking out your door, you're saying it's the bottom right.
Yeah, it's A. It's the ones that were supposed to be good.
Oh, so drug addicts.
It's not the.
You know what they're
drug
doing? They're practicing Violet's book.
Yeah,
No.
they got the Kama Sutra book.
Oh,
They're doing
okay.
each other.
So the day I helped him move in, right, there's a truck parked in front of that, like, in front of their door, and like, there was a person that was sleeping in it, and then like, after about four hours or so, that person got out of the truck, went in, and someone else came out and went to sleep in the truck.
What?
It was insane. I don't know. I don't.
So yeah,
I don't know.
that lady is the one who her son apparently is the one that's been parking in my spot, and I have only seen her. Apparently, she's the one that pays the rent, but I have only seen her show up as she's getting out of a large black SUV, at least once a week.
Maybe they're taking turns watching the demon inside the apartment and sleeping
Well,
outside.
my thought is they was doing a rotation for cops.
Probably.
Cool.
I mean, I wouldn't be sleeping right in front of, but maybe.
I have not
I
seen.
would
I have not,
Sleeping. I'm looking out for cops.
I have not seen them sleeping in that truck since I've been here. However, right now, one of those bitches is parked in my spot, and I'm not happy about it.
Hey, you want to know how to like not get your spot back, but do something funny? Just go let the air out of all their tires.
That would probably get me shot.
Yank the valve stems and put the caps on it. It'll hold air until he hits a bump.
Exact. Well, that's mean. That was just gonna. I just said I'd do the caps. Let them go.
Anyway,
That way you didn't slash their tires. They just conveniently lost air.
And only do 3, not 4.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
anyway, back to not my screaming neighbors. Brad.
Sleeping.
As you start going into your meditation, trying to focus in your chakra and in the middle of yourself, you got a good buzz going on before bed. And as you start drifting off, you hear that voice in your head once more. And the figure that had shown itself to you at one point in time appears again.
First one or the second one? Because there's been a couple.
The second one, the
Okay.
the blue
Okay, yeah. Okay,
incorporeal
yeah, I get it.
form.
Hello.
What's up? Been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a few minutes.
So, looks like you've been getting a little bit stronger.
I guess. I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
Everybody's died.
Everyone's died. What?
All my friends have died, and I've had to make new ones.
That sucks. I mean,
Old friends long gone.
sorry to hear that. Look, I'm sure it wasn't your fault.
I hope not. I don't think so.
Everybody follows their own path. I'm sure whatever led to their demise, probably their own doing.
Pretty sure it was the Norelians.
Hmm.
Most of them. What's up? Why are you here?
That right there, that troubles me. We gotta start getting you stronger. I know you've been practicing, but I feel like your technique's a little off.
Probably right.
You drink a lot, too. Maybe we could use that to your advantage, though, even with your handicap.
Dang.
Yeah, think about it this way. They think you're weak. They underestimate you. They start trying to go easy on you, or they could even try and go the complete opposite direction and try and overkill, and that would give you an opening.
Yeah. You have to pick and choose your spots.
Tell you what, try and hit me. Let me see what you got.
What is it? Just a martial art.
Yeah, roll your full attack round. The form kind of braces up in front of you. So, okay. The first one misses. You go for a straight punch, and it dodges out of the way. It grabs your arm and pulls you, and as it's pulling you past her, you manage to sweep your tail and knock the form off of its feet. And as you go down for a elbow drop on it, this thing rolls out of the way, flips, jumps, and stands on your back. And as
You got me.
As it kicks off of you, it sends you flying forward. Oh shit! Yeah, we got to work with you a lot. Tell you what.
I don't know. Lately, I just kind of lost the will to fight.
I understand. I mean, you're losing a lot of people, but I don't know. Maybe keep practicing, and you might be able to save more than even them. I tell you what. There's some old books that you may need to read.
Really?
Really? Really? I haven't forgotten about your handicap. Don't worry about it. But there is one thing you're going to need in order to read these things.
Eyes.
You're going to have to learn how to speak the language of the gods.
Okay.
So, I'm giving you a little gift. And Brad, in this realm that you have fought this thing in before, you can actually see as normal. And the form that's in front of you that up until this point has been just this incorporeal blue mist. Nice.
What? My spirit can't burp?
It finally manifests in front of you.
Oh, I see you.
Oh, wait, you couldn't before? Oh, right. Spirit, sorry. And what you see is what looks like a blue dragonborn woman. She has wrappings all around her body. It seems to be, keeping her muscles tight. A pair of blue martial artist pants, and again, that left foot just seems gnarled and twisted, but it's being held by a brace.
Hey, you want to spar again?
Now?
Yeah.
All right. Roll initiative.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. Here.
Okay. Alrighty. That is that's a 5. That's a 3. And that's a 14 to hit.
Oh, you're not rolling initiative. You're rolling. Okay, all those miss.
She beat you in initiative.
Yeah, all those miss.
Okay. So she rushes forward and she does like a flying kick towards your face. You block her out of the air, and as she tries to strike back with a punch, you grab her fist and pull her towards you. And as she tries to whip around with her tail, you throw her down to the ground behind you. You're hit.
Almost got me.
Damn.
And as she pulls back up to try and ready herself, she doesn't see you coming, and bam, right in the gut. Full force kick. You send her flying. Oh! Fuck! Oh. All right. I was getting kind of worried.
I'm a little rusty.
I think you might actually be able to take him.
What are we talking about?
You know who.
You're right. I know who.
He's still a lot stronger than you, but, yeah, a little bit more work and I think you're on the right track.
So, the last time we talked, you did something with these bracers. You said something about them getting better? What do I got to do to make them stronger?
You know that feeling that you get in your chest whenever you just feel like you need to unleash that primal draconic fury?
Yeah.
And the more you harness that, the more you can tap into the power. And the more you can, bolster my spirit.
Okay.
Tell you what. Keep meditating. We'll fight. If you want, I can train you nightly.
That sounds like fun.
Alright?
Got a deal.
Good. Maybe we can actually harness that alcoholism of yours.
I wouldn't say it's alcoholism.
You drink a lot, dude.
I drink once a day.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but I don't get drunk. Is it really alcoholism if you don't get drunk?
It's still not good. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow night, I guess.
All right.
Oh, by the way,
It's a deal. Huh?
name's Valda, by the way.
Did you say Valda?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how do you spell that? That's out of character. How do you spell that?
It's on the sheet.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see that.
Alright,
Cool.
see you, dude.
Later, Gator.
And the form disappears in front of you, and you drift off into sleep. Buffo?
Yeah, we ain't sleeping. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I saw music. I was like, huh? All right. So, Owie, Naran, it's getting closer toward the end of your watch.
Okay.
Is there anything you two would like to do before you go to sleep?
What time is it?
From your estimation, right now it is probably about, judging from the way that when the sun went down, it's probably about 11 p.m.
It's possible to like practice with my katana and then go meditate to sleep.
Practice your sword work.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll say you can do that. Are you practicing martial training, or are you just trying to do like flashy performance strikes?
Yes. The first one, the strikes, I guess.
Martial. Okay. Roll to hit with your sword for me.
Oh.
Nice. You do find like a couple of barrels that you stack up, and you try and make some quick attacks. You know, like how you sheathe the sword and then quick strikes with it. Feel like you're landing some pretty good hits. Again, your clan was not really too big on swordsmanship for obvious reasons, but you seem to be getting a little bit better.
Can I? Okay. Yeah.
All right, Naran, anything you would like to do?
Oh, where do you come from?
I come from Kushima, was it?
Fujikami.
Where's that at?
Fujikami Islands.
Where's that at? I've never heard of that.
Far east. Super east.
What made you travel to this land?
I am looking for an individual that probably resides in the Norian.
Saw your swordsmanship. Do you prefer your swords better or your arrow?
My arrow. I'm just practicing defensively strikes with the katana.
Nice. And with that, I say next time you want to practice in the middle of the night, be quieter about it, since that we're supposed to be on watch, and go back to standing watch.
Okay.
Dicked.
For real.
All right, time for the two elves to trance out. Who is up next? Tybalt and Brad?
Violet.
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 third watch.
Okay. Alright, Tybalt and Violet then.
Does anything wake me up?
I don't know, do
Because you said they tranced out.
No one woke us up.
I walk into wake up Tybalt and Violet and let them know, hey, it's time.
Teddy bear, we're up.
Nothing.
Second watch sucks.
Nothing happened on watch. It seemed quiet. Just a few night birds. Other than that, nice and quiet. With that, I go into a quiet corner and go trance.
Violet, I'll take upstairs on the roof. I might need a little boost. You watch the prisoner.
Sounds good. I think watched one of them climb up on some barrels as we were coming. I think they might have a little thing set up.
Okay. So, Violet, you're getting up on the roof?
No, I'm watching the prisoner.
No, I'm getting on my roof.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So, Tybalt, I need a acrobatics check from you.
Can you roll it for me? I have to pick my cat up real quick.
Okay.
That's a rock.
That is unnecessary.
Oh boy, here we go. I want to see this.
Does he get any help because of the barrels being set up?
Nope.
Oof.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
A 10. But because of the barrels, it wasn't a very high DC. So, yeah, you managed to clamber up on top of some of these barrels and crates and things that they've stacked up next to the farmhouse, and you slip a little bit trying to make your way up there, and you kind of hang for just a second, and eventually you pull yourself up to the roof.
Oh, that was hard.
And while I'm watching the prisoners, I'll kind of... Is there a window where I'm watching these guys?
Yes, there is a window on the farmhouse itself.
I'll just kind of keep looking out the window and watching the prisoners.
Okay.
Is the roof completely closed? Is there like a smokestack or anything? Chimney?
There does look to be like a small chimney that's made of like flat stones on the roof. At this point, the fire has died down a little bit, so it's just coal smoke that's coming out of it.
Okay, I'll start looking around actively, checking our perimeter.
Roll perception.
I'm guessing you do not need one from me? Or would you like one for my little window beeping?
Let's see what Tybalt sees first. It's clear from what you can tell. Clouds are starting to move in a little bit more.
No movement, like, I can see the tree line, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, and you can see everything clear as day. I mean, it looks like daylight to you outside. Nothing of note. Again, more deer that you see playing around. You see a pack of wolves that's kind of getting a little close to the compound, but it doesn't seem to be... They don't seem to be drawn toward it. Maybe the smoke's drawing them off. Who knows?
Okay, I'll actively keep looking around.
Okay. Violet, I need you to roll a perception check.
Okay. It's a good thing I wasn't on the roof.
Prisoner seems to be asleep from what you can tell. And of course the other one's dead, so...
Debatable.
If you say so. So yeah, y'all's watch appears to be no issue so far. Is there anything?
Have me a little midnight honey.
Anything you two would like to do?
Yeah, I want to go through the bag of holding.
Okay.
Just kind of get like stock what's in there.
Alrighty. Let me open up my corpses here.
Oof.
Aww.
Jinx is just another statistic.
Nice.
You find, yeah, Jinx had given you everything that was on his person. He had a carpenter's kit in there. You find a couple of small daggers. His harp, his basic harp is in there. There's a flute. There's a couple of healing potions. His drift glow also was in there. That you remember you guys got in that on your... Oh, you weren't there. Excuse me. You don't remember that.
What is it?
Drift glow.
It's the flashlight that I used all the time.
Yeah. Appears to be the mug that you all got at the Festival of St. Tifa. There's a bag of ball bearings. There's caltrops. A couple of flasks of whiskey and wine. You find the fang from Alex's father.
That's actually not in there.
That's not in
Yeah,
there.
he threw that
forgot to
on
remove
the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Wild Rose isn't in there either.
Nope.
You find the head of a black dragon. And a dragon wing.
And the dragon head gotta be moldy.
You also
Not until you pull it out.
There's also a few other things of note in here. That fiery potion that he found in Lady de Grey's manor. There's also a bracer. A jeweled bracer that you remember that Piety wore when she was in combat.
Oh shit! Yeah.
You also find the hilt of that dagger that he stabbed Vialder with. And the box that he was looking for. With the key.
And there's a stone in there. The transportation stone.
You can open it.
All right, I'll open it.
You open this beautiful rosewood box. As you turn the key, the key is a 3-pronged key, which looks specifically made for this box. These little mechanical roses on the side start to turn, and as the case opens, in front of you is a beautiful porcelain mask that seems to have roses etched into the actual face of it. 2 hollow-looking eyes that are just barely imprinted into the material.
I'm gonna put up detect magic when I open this. Is like what magic is coming off of it, if any?
I need to look this up real quick. This would be... I believe this is enchantment. Yeah. There is enchantment magic coming off of this thing.
Is that everything?
That's everything.
Did you say the teleportation stone was in there?
That should have been in there. That's on my little side notes that I never got added on.
Yeah, it wasn't on the actual sheet. Yeah, it's in there too. Yeah, you do find the teleportation stone as well.
Okay.
Transportation stone, like one that'll take you some random place?
I don't think. Were you there when we were in the Wizard's Tower?
No, but I'm gonna get at something here. Actually, no. Never mind. Keep going.
But yeah, you do find the teleportation stone in there as well.
Okay, I'll just continue my watch.
Okay. Violet, eating honey.
Yep.
Anything else you want to do?
I mean, I'd probably try to read more, but I'm on watch, so no.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be a good idea while you're on watch. Yeah, so y'all's evening continues without a problem, and after about 4 hours or so, what would you like to do?
Our watch is over, or?
Yeah, is it rotation?
Yep, your watch is over at this point.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna hop down.
I'm gonna start waking up the last 2? There's a 1 at this point.
I mean, it's just Brad that volunteered.
Which is sketch.
You can wake her up. I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
I'll wake up Bradrin then. Time for watch, guys.
Who's there? Oh, let's see you guys. I forgot.
Anything happen?
Not on my end. Prisoner in there seems like he's sleeping.
It was all quiet on the roof.
Okay. That's good. I guess.
How's it gonna work with somebody watching the prisoner? Obviously, we wouldn't tell Ren to watch her, but
Also, about
Brad.
this time, the elves snap out of their trance.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say I hear the commotion. Go ahead and snap out of my trance, since that the approximate 4 hours is up.
Yep, Aoi and Naran are both awake now, too.
huh? Must just be elf things.
Yeah. Don't be jelly.
Do you guys sleep?
We meditate.
I'll tell you who does sleep. This girl.
She just passes out.
She just face plants in front of the fire.
Curl back up in a ball.
I guess wake us up at first light so we can get going.
As you wish.
Alright, so, who is keeping primary watch?
I guess me.
Really?
I can go back on the roof.
Well, I mean, I guess Ren, since she's awake, she can go out there and do what she would normally do for watch.
I'll just sit there in front of the prisoners. Is there any twigs or sticks laying around?
Roll nature.
Nature. No.
Yeah, you actually managed to find a small faggot.
You wanted to say that, did
I
you?
did.
Wow.
I did.
How long you been holding that?
While I'm watching the prisoners, I want to shape what I find into some arrows.
Okay.
Shaping those into arrows.
Do you have a woodworking kit on you?
Oh, a what?
Woodworking kit?
No, crap.
Then just roll a... let's say sleight of hand for you. Actually, no. Let's do survival since you're making... Well, okay. Well, we'll take 20 on sleight of hand. We'll take 20 on sleight
Oh,
of hand.
please take sleight of hand.
You end up making yourself about 5 arrows. You managed to find some actual chicken feathers lying around, so you attach those as fletchings and sharpen the points out, and yeah, got about 5 arrows.
5 arrows. Thank you.
5 faggot arrows.
5 is better than none.
Alright,
And like I said, I'm continuing to watch the prisoners.
okay, we'll get back to that in just a minute. Ren and Brad, roll a perception check.
All right.
Ren, you don't see really anything that's too dangerous. You know to kind of watch the tree line a little bit just to see if there's anything coming out from there. Brad, why are you on watch?
Because I was requested to be.
You're just kind of like sitting up there, like you're just kind of sitting there, like, okay. So, watching.
Positive reinforcement, okay?
Wait, he's on the roof?
I am.
Blind man's incredible.
How is it on the roof?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the roof.
Okay.
I gotta roll to be on the roof.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
You're on the roof with Aoi.
Thank you.
Nice jump.
Thanks. You been up here all day, night?
No, it's my second watch. Third, I think. I don't know.
I don't really
Dope.
have any kind of perception of time.
But
You don't have any perception at all.
So where are you from?
Jesus, I gotta look at it.
Oh yeah, you better get ready. Get all the notes.
Fujikami Islands.
What the hell?
Fujikami Islands.
Where is that?
From the far east. Very far east.
All right. That's. I've never heard of that place. I don't believe.
It's very far. It'll take years to get there.
Oh, it just depends on how you travel.
That too.
So, how did you end up here?
I'm looking for a certain somebody that resides in the Norelian army.
I asked you this before, but did it have a name?
Do I know his real name?
You still have not found his name yet.
I do not know his name, unfortunately.
You know what he looks like?
You do know that much. You remember that it was a half-elf man that had white hair similar to yours, but it had blue streaks in it.
I repeat what he said.
Say it, damn it. Say it to me.
It's a half-elf man with white hair with blue streaks, like me, but not like me.
I don't know what you look like. So I just have to take your word for it.
Yes.
If you haven't figured it out, I can't see.
Oh, that explains a lot then. I did not know.
I figured the big, blindfold on my head might give you a hint.
Well, the elders do that all the time when they're performing.
Yeah.
It's normal where I come from.
So was performing a common thing?
Performing, practicing, why can't I think of this word? Training.
For what?
Everything and anything.
So they're training to perform for everything.
For archery.
Archery. That's interesting culture. So
I
who's
guess.
Who's the leader of this place?
It was my father.
Oh, so you're kind of royalty.
I guess?
No.
No? No. A clan, you can say.
Oh, okay. That makes interesting story. Seen anything crazy tonight while you've been up here?
Just a lot of rocks laying around. Boulders, I mean.
Are they,
Are the
they've been
boulders?
put there by somebody there, or are they just naturally there?
Yeah, are they like in a formation? Like,
No, there's no formation to them. They're just kind of around haphazardly.
so they're just scattered
Yeah.
randomly? No, they look like they've just been scattered.
Are there
Is the ground... What'd you say?
Are there any mountains around?
Is there mountains around? I don't think. No. I think we're just in an open field.
So there's a bunch of big rocks just scattered everywhere in an open field.
Yes.
That's not good.
How so?
I mean, that makes no sense why they would be there.
I mean, they look normal.
About this time, Rin, with that 20 on your perception, you see one of the prisoners down on the ground that's kind of like moving around more than he should be.
Mm-hmm. That guy's moving.
I don't know if any of them can actually hear me from where I'm at, since they're on the roof.
I think Noran's down
Yeah,
there with you guys.
Neuron's down there with you.
Okay. Yeah, I pointed out to Neuron then.
I'll look over at the prisoner. See what he's doing. Ren, watch me. I'm gonna go make sure that the bindings are still taut and he's still gagged.
Okay.
I get up and I quietly walk over and check the bindings and the gag.
There's a 13 hit.
A 13 does not hit.
As you go to try and check the bindings, this guy suddenly opens up one eye, and he's holding a piece of sharp flint in one of his hands. As he cuts up on the ropes, he finally manages to finish his work, and he tries to stab at you with the rock.
Do we hear this commotion on the rooftop?
It had to be a piece of flint.
Ah!
And yes,
No.
you hear all this. And he's going to try and run. Fuck you, man!
He's still in my range, right?
Oh, yeah. He only got about 60 feet away.
How far away?
He only got about 60 feet away.
60?
Damn!
What we're gonna do? We're gonna shoot him?
No, I'm gonna try and catch him. I like dash after him.
Roll initiative between you and Neuron.
Am I awoken by this by chance too?
Yeah, me too. Am I woken up?
Brad, you can act first. And yes, as you all hear this guy scream out, it wakes you up.
I'm just gonna like dash, like jump off the roof and dash after him and like attempt to tackle him. And
Okay.
I guess grapple him. I guess.
Where you are from the roof, jumping down from the roof, and then he's 60 feet away from Naran, who is at the bottom of the house, so you would need 70 feet of movement to catch him.
Yeah, I just use a use a key point and like dash.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd make that up.
Step of the wind, yeah.
Yeah.
Also gives you a ridiculous jumping speed too, I think. So Brad, you feel the wind whipping around your feet, and as you flip off the roof, you start dashing towards this guy as he's just trying to run away. And are you trying to grab him?
Yeah, I'm like tackle / grapple.
Okay, need you to
kind of
roll athletics.
What a terrible roll.
You try and grab at him, and he just as he quickly steps in front of himself. As you jump to try and grab him, you hit the ground.
So he didn't grab him.
Nope, he missed. And he's going to take another 60 feet of movement. He's 120 feet away from you now, currently, Neuron. You hear him yelling off in the distance, "Fuck you guys! I'm out of here! Where the hell am I going?"
What are you gonna do, Laurent?
I pull out my crossbow, take aim longbow. Duh. Longbow. Take aim at one of his legs. And do I roll sharpshooter first?
Are you declaring sharpshooter?
I'm declaring sharpshooter.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Then, roll your attack with sharpshooter selected.
Okay, it's selected. Here comes longbow.
That definitely hits, so roll damage.
Doo-doo.
The arrow, catches him in the back of the leg and juts out his knee, and he trips down. Oh, fuck!
Do I notice anything going around other than that happening?
Tis not your turn yet.
Okay.
And then I start taking my movement speed towards him.
Okay, and... Owie, it is now your turn.
While that's going on, do I see anything happening around me?
Roll perception. No.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand here on the rooftop.
Okay, Ren.
Is everybody running so far that I see going after this person?
Am I awake?
Yeah, you guys are awake now, but we gotta get through this first round before you guys can start acting. So the guy has been shot in the knee. You can definitely see that from where you are.
Okay.
And you see the elf man that's starting to run out to his position. And this guy,
I'm gonna look around for, I guess, Violet, since she's been the most encompassing, and wait for her to do something.
Yeah. Violet and Tybalt are both waking up at this point, and this guy is screaming his head off at this point too.
And I'm also gonna say he needs to be quiet. And that's it. Because, waiting on people.
Alrighty. Violet, Tybalt, you guys are awake now and coming out of the house.
Okay. Do I quickly process what's going on here?
Well, the prisoner that is totally alive is slumped over now. And the other one is screaming his head off just at the fence line, and Ron is heading his way out there currently.
Okay, I'm gonna run out there to back him up.
Okay.
So he's how far out from the front door?
He is currently 70 feet out from the front door.
You need to shut that prisoner out.
Okay, I'll take a dash action and I'll be right on top of him.
Okay. So yeah, you rush out there as quick as you can?
Yeah.
Wait, no. Ron is 70 feet away currently. The dude is still 120 feet away.
Really?
Yep.
Isn't Brad right there?
He took 2 dash actions. Brad is with Neuron currently.
Okay.
So he's 120 from the door?
Yes.
It'll be 40 feet away from him then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up on the roof, see if I can see anything.
Okay. I need you to roll an athletics check and then perception. Alright, managed to climb up there. Again, a little bit of difficulty getting on the roof, but thank God for those barrels. Tybalt, with all the screaming that's going on in front of you, you start hearing something go.
I'll check the tree line.
Birds are flying out of the trees.
Oh no.
And it seems to be moving quickly to your position.
Can we hide behind the chimney? I tell Io to hide as well. Something big.
Okay. You're summoning Binks?
No, Io. I said something big is coming.
Okay. Yeah, so Allie, the Tiefling man motions for you to hide with him behind the chimney that's on this roof. I'll need both of you to roll stealth checks while you're up there if you want to try and hide with him. If not, just Tybalt.
I'm sorry. You want me to roll stealth? You said.
If you want.
Sure.
Okay. The two of you are now hiding behind this chimney. Tybalt, your horns are sticking up from behind it, and Allie, you're ducked down fairly well.
Nice.
Has anything broken the tree line yet?
Not yet, but you can still feel that ground shaking.
Oh, okay. Now I see what's happening.
And now it is Brad's turn.
Do I hear the thumping?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can feel it more.
I mean, my ears work fine.
You can smell it coming.
Probably.
What color is that giant?
Black.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, everything is black. So yeah, he's black.
2020, man. Come on.
No, his vision is not 2020.
Ooh. Okay, Brad, what are you doing?
Oh, Mike. How far away is the prisoner, Naran?
Looks like 70 feet.
Is he moving?
No, he's crippled at the moment. He got kneecapped.
Can I? Man. Can the prisoner hear me?
From where you are, yeah, but he's a little... Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him to shut up, or something really bad is gonna happen to him.
There's an arrow in my fucking knee!
I hope
Would
a
it be
T-Rex
persuasion?
comes out.
Sure. Actually, roll intimidation.
But yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell him. Like, shut up! Something's coming that's really big, and it's gonna kill him if he doesn't be quiet.
Please be a T-Rex. Please be a T-Rex. Oh my god.
Fuck you, you gold fucking lizard piece of shit! God!
Have fun. I'm gonna turn and go my 50 feet that I can move back toward the house.
Okay. Yep, so you start making your way back to the house. Now it is Naran.
Let me see something here. I am going to dash action up to him.
Okay.
That puts me right at him.
Alrighty, you are right on top of him currently.
Yes. And can I kneel down and put my hand over his mouth?
Yeah, you can try.
Yeah, I kneel down and put my hand over his mouth and say, shh. And I mean, because I use a dash, and that's all I can do.
Yeah. Now it would be Rin.
Am I able to notice the shaking and all that?
Oh yes, at this point you can feel the shaking. You can see the leaves shifting from the trees, and the birds are flying out in the mid-morning light.
Yeah, I'm moving to the nearest hiding spot.
Okay. There is a barrel that you can hide in for sure.
All right, I'm going for the barrel.
Roll stealth. There's no lid on the barrel, but you managed to jump in it.
Woohoo!
Owie.
Yes.
You start seeing something break the tree line now. As coming towards the compound, you see lumbering out this massive thing. It looks humanoid, but it's got this big gut, and it's carrying what looks like almost half of a tree.
Does it look mean
It
or angry?
don't look pleasant for sure. Over its shoulder, it seems to be carrying some large bundle.
Is it taller than the house?
It is definitely taller than the house. And then behind that one, you see an even bigger one come out.
Oh boy, what to do in this situation?
About how far are they?
Currently, they're about 100 feet away from the compound.
I'm gonna continue hiding because everybody's hiding.
As the bigger one approaches, you see that it has in its hand a chain. And at the end of the chain, it appears to have another massive creature. Sickly green skin, these large claws coming off of its hands. This long, pointed nose and pointed ears.
Do I recognize it?
I would roll history. Doesn't look like any kind of creature that you know of.
Do I recognize it?
Roll history. It's a troll.
So the giants have a pet troll.
Yep. That's what it looks like anyway.
What an interesting predicament. Is it moving towards us, or?
It is moving towards the compound currently, and they are stomping closer.
Yeah, this is scary, Tibble.
Yes, yes it is.
Violet,
Okay.
what would you like?
I'm gonna close up that final distance, and I'm gonna lean down to Naran and be like, "We need to get down. They're coming." And is there anything foreseeable that we could try to get behind at this point in the game?
There is a rather large rock that you could hide behind. You are also close to some like pine trees, and there is the remains of whatever that building was that was destroyed. Which, the closer you get to this thing, you realize it's been destroyed by a rock.
Okay. Is there any like tall grass and stuff too to kind of cover us getting there?
At this point, because you're right on the edge of the compound, no. You are still technically within like the house area, so no.
Okay. I'm going to then help these guys get to something.
Okay.
I'm also going to help try to keep the prisoner quiet as we're doing it.
Alrighty. Give me just a moment here. Totally not clicking like crazy for a reason.
Oh, really? Is the troll bigger than the house, or is the troll smaller than the house?
The troll looks to be about the same size as the smaller, what you assume to be giant. And that giant is bigger than the house.
We're in a bad spot.
Yeah, can we fit through the chimney?
You could try.
Does it look like... I mean, I'm right next to it. Does it look like I could fit through the chimney?
It would be a tight squeeze, but you might be able to do it.
I'm going to the chimney.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Roll acrobatics. You manage to kind of squeeze your way down, and you plop down right on top of the hot coals.
Ow.
But you're a tiefling, so, you know.
Yeah, I know. Is Ren down here?
No, Ren is not in there.
I yell back up. I'm not yell, but I'm like, you should come down here. To Io.
Okay. I guess I'll go through the chimney as well.
Okay.
Do I have to roll?
Yeah, roll athletics.
Athletics, not
Acrobatics.
I was about to say, like, I don't want to go down there, then.
They're similar. You kind of try to manage to get your way down, but your hat gets stuck at the top of the chimney.
Can I see his feet?
Her. And yes.
Can I see her feet? Can I grab her feet and try to, like, force her down the chimney?
Yeah, I mean, she's right there. You can help her out with not too much help. Or, yeah, so.
Farewell, hat. I'll make another one.
So yeah, Tybalt and Owie are in the farmhouse currently. Brad is making his way there. Violet and Ron, the two of you, I assume, are hiding in the trees?
I don't know. I'm just helping, so Ron, this is wherever you're moving to. I'm just helping you with the prisoner.
Let's go towards the trees.
Okay. Alright, you two start making your way towards the tree line, and there's a small piece of shattered wall that you can hide behind as you drag this guy. And Ron, you're keeping your hand over his mouth as he's just still screaming underneath your hand, the pain in his knee.
Two things. We need to gag him again and bind him again. I got some rope that we can bind him with. I don't have anything to gag him with.
Let me just put him out. I'm gonna. Is there a foreseeable way I can kind of like do like a chokehold while he's holding his mouth?
Sure. Roll acrobatics or athletics with advantage because he's currently incapacitated, technically.
I cannot find athletics. There it is. Yikes.
Advantage.
Yikes!
He tries to kick you in the gut, but you grab his foot and then you put him in a full Nelson.
Alright. And then once he's out, like, obviously he's not going to be screaming.
Yep.
Once he's out, we still tie him up and gag him.
Okay.
Yep.
And about this time, all of you start to hear boom, 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 as these things start stomping into the middle of the compound. Does anyone speak giant?
I do.
A lot of you hear a lot of like grunting and Owie.
Did I make it to the house?
You did actually.
No.
Owie. You hear what looks to be the smaller one kind of yell back over his shoulder. I thought I saw something over here. And the bigger one looks back at it. No, you didn't. You're an idiot. Yeah, but I heard screaming too. Oh, you're fucking stupid. Come on, man. Try it at least. No, you're not. Look, we've already been to this place. We got pumpkins at least. Yeah, I'm tired of pumpkins.
They seem to be arguing about what to eat, and they sort of heard us, but didn't know that we're here.
Okay, maybe we can wait them out.
Yes, I hope so.
Why don't we set up the pot? Yeah, good idea. Maybe we could do. Yeah. You see the larger one that kind of pulls on the chain for the troll that he's carrying behind him, and the troll appears to be dragging what looks like a large iron pot, and it sets it down in the middle of the garden that's in the middle of the compound. Well, at least we got this bunch to eat. And you see the little one take the bag off from behind his back, and as he opens it up, 4 people fall out onto the ground.
Are they dead?
No. They're all tied together. It looks to be an older man, a older woman, a younger woman, and a little girl.
I let the party know that I think they're about to kill people to eat.
You would include the little girl, wouldn't you?
We're about to kill some giants.
Should we go
Remind me
after
again,
them?
how many are actually there? So it's the whatever giant.
The
troll.
2 giants. Troll.
Okay, 2 giants and a troll. Okay, I didn't know if it was just the troll and the giant, or if it was 2 giants.
It's 2 giants and a troll.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
Is there like a back door to this house?
No. There's a back window, but there's not a back door.
Is it broken?
It can be.
No.
How
I don't-
far
I
away
wanna
from
break
the house?
window.
How far away from the house are the 3 of them?
They're like within 30 to 40 feet right now. Actually, closer than that, like 25.
So it's just me and Tibble, and...
Brad.
Oh, Brad's in here too?
Yeah, I'm in the house.
Oh, so just Teddy Bear and Norelians outside. Okay.
Right, they're about to eat a bunch of people. We need to help them.
What do you? What can we do? What do you think we can do? You think we can talk to them? Is that a solution?
I don't speak giant, but Owie does.
Yeah, but what I mean is, do you think they'll talk?
I mean,
Uh,
do you think they'll talk?
maybe if they hear me. Maybe if I talk to them, but they don't look very friendly if they're about to eat people.
I mean, they're just hungry.
I don't think giants are very smart.
What can Rin see from her barrel?
You see a bunch of giants. A bunch of giants and a troll, from what it looks like, and several people that they have dumped out onto the ground.
So she can see everybody clearly. Is
Yeah, no, they're not smart.
Is Rent in the house with us or outside?
You don't know where she is.
You know what would be good for our army? Giants.
Yeah, but how are you gonna convince them that?
We feed them the people of the army of Norelians. We have two snacks right here.
Which one we starting with? Give me that one right there.
All right, go out and talk to them that way.
I go. I guess I'll jump out the window or something
Okay.
and go hi.
Out the front door.
Okay, front door. I'll open the front door. I go, hey. Wow, they're hideous.
I look out the door. I'm like, Brad, there's no way these guys are working with us.
Huh? Hey, there's one.
Hey, here's one right there.
Shut up, you! You're fucking useless. Hey, idiot! There's one right there. Oh,
Hello?
hey, he speaks like us. He does.
How you guys doing today?
Hungry.
Hungry, huh? What are you guys doing with those people over there?
We're about to eat. He picks up the man who is at this point just like, no, please don't.
if he's about to actually take a bite, Rin's gonna do something.
Yeah, if we try.
Ren, roll insight.
Insight.
You don't know what he's about to do with him.
Tell them that we got better food. Don't eat those.
Yeah,
people.
tell them we have better food. That's not.
We have
people.
better food that are not people. If you want to eat better.
Persuasion.
Wonderful.
Like what?
What do we got, guys?
Tell them we know where some better people.
We know where you can get better food. Yeah.
Get better food? Like what?
Tell them we'll give them all the Norelians they
Yeah,
can eat.
better people. There's better people out there to
We
eat.
can
Those
give
don't
you-
taste very good.
We can give you better people that taste way better than those guys. And the Norelian people.
All the Norelians they can eat.
All the Norelians.
You can eat buffet.
Buffet. It's a buffet, bro.
What's the fuck's a neurobulable?
Where is the tied up body that's like dead? I mean, sleeping.
I forgot to add him onto the map.
Brad, throw the dead Norelian out there.
Is that it right there?
Yeah, he's kind of just laying on the ground.
I point to that thing over there, to that person, like that one right there, but lots of them.
Huh? That? Go try it. Okay. You see him walk up to the corpse. And he picks it up and snips it a little bit. Takes a big chunk out of the guy's face. Blood sprays all over him as his head is removed. And he just kind of...
Brad, these guys are not gonna work with us.
Just tastes like regular people to me.
But I can get you thousands of those people.
Why would we want regular people? We got them right here. Too much work. Too much work.
Because they look old and wrinkly and not enough meat on them.
Persuasion with disadvantage.
I dislike you. Does my elegant kick in with that or no?
Considering these are giants and not nobles, no.
They could be noble giants.
What?
We don't know this. Okay, here we go. So persuasion twice.
That's too much work.
So at this point, this window in the back of the house, can I open it?
Yes.
Can I go out it?
I'd say roll stealth if you want to do it sneakily.
Go.
Okay. Yeah, you may just make it out with no problem.
Tybalt.
What?
How far away are the trees? From the back of the house.
About 40 to 50 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the tree line.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start wailing on these drums.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take off into the woods.
Alrighty. So, all of you start hearing this boom, 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 as you hear drums coming from the tree line for some reason. Huh? What the fuck is that?
That's the Norelians.
Huh? Hey, Stinky, go find it! As he sicks the troll back to where you are, Brad.
Yeah, I'm just running in the woods.
Okay. You are running through the woods. Which direction are you going?
Away from the house.
Which specific direction are you going? Oh, right, you don't know. Okay, then I'll roll for you.
I was waiting.
To where are you going? A direction.
Interesting. Okay. So, Brad, you start just booking it after you play these drums. You feel the boom, boom, boom of something chasing behind you. We need some more not this music now, since you have aggravated a troll. And there is a troll hot on your heels. What are the rest of you doing?
Trying trying to convince these giants to let go of these people.
I think we just need to kill these giants, Howie.
I'm hungry now. He takes the man and...
Can I shoot his hand?
If he's going to bite this dude, Rid's taking an action. Damn it.
Did you say you attacked him?
Yeah, I'm gonna tag him.
Okay.
As he's going to reach. Can I see him from his, from the window?
Yeah, you can see him from the window, and he's raising his club up to bash this guy in the head.
I'm gonna tag him.
Okay, roll to hit. With advantage, because you're hidden. And it's a surprise round. Okay, first one hits, roll damage. Alright, 14 force damage, and second one hits as well.
Just roll a second one.
Oh yeah. That was your advantage. Okay, yeah, roll again. Second hit. And that's going to hit as well, so 27 points of force damage. As you punch the window out and then boom, fire your finger blasters. You smack the thing in the arm and it drops its club. Oh! And the other one hits the wrist that's holding the man up currently, and he falls down to the ground.
Can we tell him to run?
That would be up to Tybalt. This is his turn.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell, run to those guys. And I'm gonna start moving out of the house.
They're still tied up to each other.
Oh, fuck.
The man can run, but he doesn't really want to because his family's there.
They can't do like one of those like three-legged potato sack race kind of runs. You know what I'm talking about?
With severe disadvantage.
Question, where's the window that Brad went out of? I'm gonna go out of the window.
It's in the back of the house. And now I need everybody to roll initiative.
Bring out the dices, or whatever that thing's called.
Hang on, let me get Blorg off there. Hold up.
How dare you?
Thought I clicked my token.
Yeah, I reset it. So roll again.
Literally the same roll.
Lucky.
All right. Okay. Hold that. And that. Okay. All right. So first up, you all see this small giant as the lasers come flying out from this window. He looks back and sees his superior just get pelted by something, and he looks over and he's like, "Huh? House is shooting fire!" He's going to attack the house.
Oh, goodness.
They're very smart. I like this.
That's a 19 to hit the house.
What's house's AC?
That is a good question.
It's a 12 because it's a house.
Are you sure he's gonna hit?
Hold on, let me see if this question's been answered.
How many hit points does it have?
It's made out of wood, so... Also, it's a structure, and I believe these things have siege weapon damage or something like that.
Does the house attack back?
What would you do if he swung at the house and missed?
I don't know, because he rolled an 18 and he's got a +8 to hit, so...
No, I know. Hey, what would you do if he actually missed?
I will hope he will trip and fall.
Okay, that's 3d8 plus 5 to the house.
The house casts smite.
Okay, 6.
Fuck you, troll.
6. Oh, 6. Shit. So that's 23 points of damage to the house. So, wait, no. 28 points of damage to the house. As this giant pulls his club up and just... Bad house! And he smacks the wall out, and as he looks down inside, oh, hey, little lady! And he's going to come up here and attack you, Owie. And that is a 14 to hit.
No.
As he comes down on your head with this club, as he tries to bash away more of the house, he clips the roof and the debris goes flying all over the place. And as the smoke clears, there you are with your sword overhead as you block the hit.
Nice.
And you parry it back, and he stumbles just a little. What? Violet, it is your turn.
Okay.
You're so far away.
Neron, you got this guy?
Yeah.
Alright. Yep. Now that I see that we're fighting, what is my distance here? Okay. Let's be cheeky. I'm going to... Is this a very big rock for me to climb?
Not very. You could probably jump it. It's probably only about 4 to 5 feet high.
Okay. I'm going to jump up on this. Rage out.
Okay.
Did I technically get a full night's sleep or no?
Yes, you technically did.
Okay. I just didn't know where to put my HP. I'm going to Hulk out, so you're going to need to change, set the initiative again. Because, you know, roll 20 are dumb.
So it's a pain in the
I
butt.
like my overhead. And, I'm going to let out a cheeky roar to get their attention.
Okay. You yell, and both of the giants look over and... Huh? Bear! Ooh, bear tastes good.
And I will take what action I do have. Pray to God I don't nat one this like I did last time. And this guy, I'm going to... Can I technically, like, reckless attack with a javelin?
Well, you can.
Does that work?
Yep.
Alright. I'm going to reckless attack with 2 javelins.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. That is just in range. So,
Is it? Sweet. Alright, so I will give you some rolls.
Okay, roll the hit.
I set my rage. Wound javelin. Thank God I have advantage. Thank God I called reckless. I knew I was gonna nat one it. I've nat one the last one. Oh, well, that's not any better.
Yep. So,
God, I can't throw these javelins.
Violet, you pull up one of your javelins out from your suitcase and you flip it out and boom, fire this thing as hard as you can. And it bounces right off the thing's stomach. Bear tickle. He scratches his belly.
I'm visibly frustrated, and I'm a do it again.
Okay.
I'm angry.
Of course, you're raging.
Jesus Christ! Come on! Okay, I'll take it.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Jesus! These javelins out of my inventory. What the heck I got left?
Did you rename it to Unbearable Rage?
I did.
Oh my god.
The worst.
So yeah, you fling that first javelin and it kind of bounces off his stomach and he's like, huh? Oh man, as he's got a javelin sticking out of his gut now.
I'm still very visibly angry at my javelins. There may be a broken one when we're done with this. I am done with these.
All right.
And that's how I'm gonna end it.
Okay, Ron.
I'm undercover, correct?
Yep.
So I am going to attack this dude.
All right. That'll hit. Roll to hit or roll damage. Oh wait, are you declaring?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Roll with advantage because you're coming out of cover or coming out stealth. That'll miss. Those will both miss if you're declaring.
Okay.
So yeah. So first shot you fire, you fling an arrow towards this thing, and it pings off of its shoulder and kind of flies past Owie's head and slaps into the wood.
Okay.
And it knows where you are now, so the next one's just a straight hit.
All right. And hold on, I gotta check one thing. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, straight attack.
Alrighty. That'll hit. Roll damage. Okay, yeah. Your first arrow, you feel like you can fire a powered shot at and see if you can try and pierce that thick blubber, and it just pings off of its shoulder, and then as you're like, ah, shit. So you try and focus in a little bit better, and you aim for the other shoulder, kind of just, the softer spot between its lung and its, whatever that muscle is there, and you find purchase.
It has muscle.
It has a little bit of muscle. They're strong.
And yeah. And can I stealth now? Go back into stealth?
You cannot. You are not a rogue.
Oh.
And with that, I'm done.
Okay. However, you do have half cover where you are currently, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Brad, you are hauling ass,
Yes.
and there is a troll on your heels. Are you changing direction, or are you still running one direction?
If he's still following me, I'm going to. Am I still in trees?
You are. Yeah, you are currently in the woods. You can feel the wind of something rushing past your face as you're running, so you can assume that these are actual trees.
How tall is this creature?
You don't know.
If he's still following me, then yeah, I'm just gonna keep on running.
Okay. So you're continuing to run north.
Yep.
All right. So that's your turn then.
Mm-hmm.
Howie.
All right, I'm gonna move. Let's see.
Okay. He will get
I guess
he will get an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
No.
It does.
Why are you asking?
Because I have to declare it.
All right. I hate you.
So you take 24 points of bashing damage. As you try and run away from this thing, it just, no, you're not going nowhere! And he comes down with his club and clips you right in the leg and sweeps you up off your feet. You tumble the rest of the way that you're trying to run. But you manage to pull yourself up.
Neato.
Is Yid still in the house?
Not anymore.
No.
The house is like
What house?
open. Half the roof's gone, part of the walls are missing.
Oh yeah, it's me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what's this? I never got the sharpshooter. Is that something I have to declare, right?
Yes, that's something you have to clear before you hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna do fighting spirit.
Okay.
The fighting spirit?
Yep.
Yeah, fighting spirit and sharpshooter.
Okay. Roll to hit with advantage. I think you should have a sharpshooter damage mod on there also. Make sure that's checked.
No, I don't have that.
You don't? Okay, we'll add 10 damage to your hit then.
Okay. Should just roll 3 times? Or 6?
Well, roll your first hit first. Because you're just doing fighting spirit, right?
Yes.
Okay, roll again. That'll hit. Roll damage. Okay, 18 points of damage. Not bad. Alright, roll to hit again. And roll once more, fish to crit. Oh yeah, you've got Elven Accuracy too, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 2 more times just to see if you get crits on those.
Yeah, gotta fish them babies. Ooh.
That's the opposite.
Hey.
And the second one will hit, so roll damage on it. The 26.
Which 26? The
No,
first
it doesn't
26 I
matter.
did?
It doesn't matter. Click one.
Okay.
Wow.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's 38 total. So, as you take this huge hit from this thing, you're grabbing your side as you're like probably got some internal hemorrhaging going on right now. You pull that massive longbow up and fire 2 arrows quickly, as precisely as you can, and one of it seems to hit it in one of the lungs, and the other one nails it right in the crotch.
Nice.
And as it's kind of sitting there wheezing, I can't breathe so good. Hey, look, dick picker!
Do you want to yield to us or continue?
Huh?
Yeah, stupid.
Are you done?
Yes, I am my turn on that.
Rin, it's your turn.
Okay. Ren is going to sweep around the log over here
Okay.
and look over there at the big boy.
Alrighty.
And she is going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Alright, that hits.
And she's going to quicken that, by the way.
Okay.
Let's roll damage. So, 16 points of radiant damage. And then she is going to Eldritch Blast that fool.
Okay, roll to hit. First one with advantage. That misses. So roll advantage.
Yeah. This rolling is just doing its thing.
That hits. Roll damage.
Alright.
That booty call.
Nice. Straight roll your next one. And that hits. Roll damage. Okay. Rin, as you are kind of ducking behind this log, Mr. Squeakers kind of points at the big guy that's over near this giant pot. You pull this lance of light out and throw it at this thing, and as it slams it in the chest, it starts glowing like crazy, and you're able to kind of focus your mind in on that glowing point. And as you raise both of your hands up, you shoot this beam of energy forward, and as it coalesces into a ball, 2 more shots fire out and slam this thing right in its chest.
Yeah.
As it reels back in pain. What? Where all this firelight come from? And it is taking 27 points of damage from that hit. That is good. But he is still looking rather hardy.
I figured he would be.
Is that your turn?
That will. Yeah, that'll be your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tibbles. Not yet, actually. Tibble. Hang on, sorry. He is higher. Okay, so he's going to come back here. Where'd that firelight come from? Bow woman!
Yes.
Wait. Huh? Why that bear wearing clothes? Me don't like bear wear clothes! Hitting you with a rock.
That just sounds kinky. Whatever it is, I guarantee you it hits. So just roll damage.
You
Don't even
know
bother.
that. You don't know that.
That one's full.
A 10?
A 10 does not. How did you roll a 10?
He rolled a 2. He got his +8.
Damn. What a shitty troll rock.
Yeet? Neuron,
Wow,
Neuron, I need you to make a dex save. Yeah, you managed to duck out of the way in time. other guy, however, oh god, no, he's restrained.
Oh, he's fucked.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, he's fucked.
Of course he.
Out of curiosity, did you do advantage for that troll?
Technically no, because you are currently... Wait, hang on, let me measure something.
I used reckless attack. Don't they get advantage on me?
They do, however, let me check the range on it real quick. You are just out of range, so that was a straight roll.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
And that is... Oh, that's 3d10. Sorry, I rolled that wrong. Okay. 17 plus... Oh, he's dead. Narod, as you see this boulder, you hear something whistling go... And you see the shadow getting bigger and bigger overhead, and you're like, oh, fuck. And you dive out of the way as fast as you can, and as you see that Norelian soldier just kind of laying on the ground, trying to... He a pancake.
That sucks.
Oh, I miss. Bear, take clothes off!
Yeah, baby.
Perverted ass.
Alright, now, Sybil, it's your turn.
Can I see him from here? Since he's gigantic.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hex him.
Where are you currently? Oh, you're back there? Okay, yeah. Which one are you hexing?
I don't think I can reach the bigger one, so the little one.
Little guy? Okay. So let me fix something here real quick. Yeah, I can't make him dead. Alright, so you're hexing it. And there is no save on that, I believe, correct?
No, I'm gonna give him disadvantage on dex throws. Dex saving throws.
Okay. So you form up these runes once more and lock them around this guy's arms. That'll hit. Roll damage. Roll hex. Okay. Roll to hit again. That'll hit. And hex. Alright, so that is 23 points of force damage. Or, well, 17 force, but 6 necrotic. It's necrotic, right? For...
Yeah, I'll use my last 10 to move back. Okay. I'm done.
Alrighty. Tybalt, as you lock these runes around this thing, you two-fist the finger cannons and fire 2 more shots at this thing. One catches it in the leg, another one catches it right in the gut again. And it is looking a little bruised. Hang on, I gotta move him just a little bit so I can give him his HP. And then you duck back a little bit behind this shed. And that's your turn?
I'm done.
Okay. Big guy here who is bleeding a little bit onto the ground now. As he sees... Hey! Yeah, the bear does have clothes! He's going to grab a piece of the house. And Violet, you're getting some roof yeeted at you.
Okay.
That is a 20... No. 25 to hit.
Why are you asking me?
Just say no.
I wasn't asking. I said that's a 25 to hit.
Okay, I thought you were asking me for a second. I was like, why are you bothering?
No, that wasn't asking. That was a 25 to hit. You're getting hit.
If he asks, you just always say no.
So 20,
Now fuck that. I want to catch the rock.
23 points of damage. As he picks up a piece of the roof and just hurls it your direction.
Okay.
We'll just say it's this table. You got a table yeeted at you. Boom.
Too bad I don't have a little monk in me. I would try to catch it like an asshole.
As this,
Question.
Yes.
Did he rip the roof off already?
Part of it.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. I mean, there's debris all over the place right now that you can pick up and throw.
I don't get any kind of deck save with that, do I?
You do not, because that
Damn.
is an attack. So, yeah, 23 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing throws a piece of the roof at you, and you catch it square in the chest, Violet. So that is cut down to 12.
Come on, troll! Walk the fuck over here. Asshole troll.
And he is now, because he's not moved, he's going to try and move. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'm gonna do that, like, come here, like, with my hands.
Oh, wait, it's got 40 feet of movement, so it can be right up here on top of you. Bear.
Hey, how did you measure 40 from?
Oh, I probably measured it wrong.
Did you grab it from his foot? Because I did that too.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, he's there then. Alright.
I was like, damn! But no, I did that too.
Yeah, I measured the hexes wrong. Okay, Violet's your turn.
It is my turn, huh?
Uh-huh.
It's time to return the favor now that I don't have to waste this last javelin of mine. And it's a huge creature, right?
Huge enough that you can still miss.
This one, yes, it looks huge.
Okay. Well, I'm just making sure, like, I can't do my huge.
Not without assistance.
That is fair. I'm gonna get up, and it's time to tear into him.
Okay.
With my bonus action, I'm gonna do my bear shift. I'll calculate the temp HP after this.
Okay.
But I am going to reckless again. Start swinging my axe.
Alright, roll to hit.
Time to cut him down to size. Oh, he renamed the axe. Cool.
That'll
Well,
hit.
let me just fish it. Let me fish a crit real quick. It's not happening.
Still hits.
So I'll give you damage on that one.
Go.
Oh, I don't know why. Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I will do my second one, and hopefully it hits a little harder this time. Fish a crit. Close. Not even. Oh, actually, no, wait. The dice lied to me.
That is 13 there and 8 there, so 21 total. Violet, as this thing kind of starts lumbering towards you after throwing a piece of the house at you, you just kind of shrug it off, and you start running up to this thing, and you pull that great axe out, gleaming in the early morning sunlight. You cut this thing right across its foot, and you actually lop the foot off. And it kind of goes down to one knee. It's like, and you slice right up through its stomach as this thick, gooey fat just kind of pours out onto the ground. This nasty yellow substance as this horrible smell ekes out in front of you.
Is he still living?
He's definitely bleeding currently, but he's still, well, not standing, but he is, yeah, looking worse for wear for sure.
Okay. It's like, because it sounds like I disemboweled him, so
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
No, you just cut into the fat, literally.
Alrighty.
Is that your turn? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I said I'm doing my bear shift, so I'm doing my health.
Okay, yeah. It's d6 plus your level?
And my constitution modifier.
Oh, yeah, okay. Man, that's a lot of health. Naran.
Because of the stone, can I still see the big giant
You
in
can.
back?
Yeah.
I can. Alright. So, first thing I'm going to do is do that at level 2.
Hail of Thorns. Oh my. Okay.
And it is, let's see, let me select it real quick. And first arrow shot at the big boss man.
Alrighty. That'll hit.
Rolling damage.
Okay.
And second shot. Do you need to do anything?
Hang on one second.
I think I can't. Oh, wait, you got to do a dex saving throw, correct? Oh, wait.
Target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet. Okay.
Okay,
In order to
so
take the additional damage. And yeah, it's gonna fail because these things have like a -5 to dex. So
I roll a number 1d10 on top of that because I rolled it at a second level.
okay, yeah, roll another d10.
Okay. There you go.
All right, good hit. Okay, now roll your second hit, and you don't get Hail of Thorns on this one, just a straight hit.
Okay. And straight go. 18.
Hang on though. It's concentration, and it says the next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends. Okay, yeah, so you get Hail of Thorns on that one too.
Yeah. All right. And that hits, correct?
Yep, that hits.
All right. There you go.
Good. Was that with?
You got to roll your dex saving throw.
Oh, that was Hail of Thorns. Oh, good God, you rolled max damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's gonna fail.
All right. And here's the second d10 because it's a level 2 spell.
Okay, so that is 26 on that hit and 19 on the first one. 18 on the first one.
18.
So 34 points of damage total, correct?
44.
44.
No, it'd be 40.
44.
44.
Yeah, 44. Okay. Nice hit. So yeah, Naran, as this rock slams down on top of this guy, there's some blood that's kind of eking out from underneath it now. Violet has currently engaged with the smaller one, and you pull your bow up, and you kind of weave this arcane elvish magic into the actual arrow itself, and you see little thorns pop out of it, and as you fire this thing off, it stabs it right in the gut. You fire another arrow off, that one stabs it in the gut too, and then as you snap your fingers, chink, those spikes come out and explode out from it, out through just ripping pieces out of its flesh.
Nice. And that is my turn because this is considered what, 3/4 coverage?
Yes, and that thing is
Okay.
looking quite bloody currently.
All right. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. As bits of it have just flown across the battlefield now. Brad, it is your turn. You still have a troll on your tail.
How far away would you say we've ran? What do I have to roll? Maybe think that?
If you've been dashing this whole time, you've run like 240 feet away from the compound.
Okay.
You're deep in the
Oh,
woods
okay.
right now.
Okay. I'm going to stop.
Okay.
Does this guy catch me?
Yes, he will.
If I stop.
If you stop, he'll catch you.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to stun him.
Okay.
So I'm going to use a key point, and I'm going to roll my first attack.
Alrighty. That'll hit.
Okay. There's damage part, and the it's a con save.
Okay.
I don't know what save is.
It is your proficiency plus your mind, I believe. Plus 10. 10 plus proficiency plus mind, so 10 plus 3 plus whatever your mind bonus is.
My mind bonus?
Mhm.
You mean intelligence?
No, wisdom. Excuse me. Sorry.
1.
Okay, so 14 would be the save. What am I looking for here? You said con save?
Yeah, it's a con save.
Okay. It rolled a 9. These things have a plus 5 to con, so that's 14, and it goes to the defender, so it's going to save.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Exact same thing again.
Alrighty. That misses.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing again.
Okay.
Well, you don't roll.
That hits. Okay, and it's gonna be con save again.
Yep.
That is a 13 total. So you stunned it.
Okay.
Brad, as this troll is right up behind you, it tries to grab you with its claws. You can feel the energy, the evil aura from this thing as it's trying to catch you. And you stop dead in your tracks. Roundhouse kick, catch it in the face. And it smacks its head up into a tree, and it goes down on the ground. It's just...
Okay. After that, I'm gonna disengage and run back the way I came from,
Okay.
and that'll be all for me.
Alrighty, so this thing is stunned currently. You are now 30 feet away from it, back in the opposite direction that you believe. Actually, roll a survival check for me real quick. Because you don't actually know where you're running. But you feel like you feel like you know the trail. If troll was this direction, then you're running right behind it.
Nice.
Just follow its footsteps.
Yeah, but yeah, it's you know the drill. It's stunned until after my next turn.
Yep. Owie, it's your turn.
Question: if I use second wind again, do I get another 5 temporary hit points?
No,
Like,
they do not stack.
the- Okay, that was my okay.
Well, did you your hit points got used when you got hit, right?
No,
They didn't? Wait,
do they stay with
no,
me?
no,
After a long
hang,
rest?
hang on. You said second wind. Right?
I mean, fighting spirit. That's what gets
Fighting
me.
spirit, if you've used your hit points, if they're gone, then you get them again. If you still have them, they
Yeah.
don't stack.
Okay, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what my question was. If
Okay.
they stack.
And second wind is a heal.
Oh, look at that! It is. We'll use that later. I'm gonna move.
We'll check it because I think you can use it as a bonus action.
Second win.
I think so. Yeah, bonus action.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll use it. Maybe not. I'm gonna move back here. Why can't I grab my token? Okay, there we
I
go.
don't know. Okay.
Right there.
Move behind the shed. Tybalt's back there.
Oh, hello, Tibble. I'm gonna.
Hello.
I'm gonna use fighting spirit again
Okay.
and sharpshooter.
All right. This should be your last charge.
What for fighting spirit? I get 3, bro.
Yeah, you've used it 3 times.
I used it twice.
Rip.
What do you mean 3
You've
times?
used it 3 times.
This is the second time you. Huh? I only used it once.
I thought you've had 3 attack rounds so far.
No, this is my second attack round.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's only a second.
Is it?
It's
Okay.
Second.
All right. Go ahead.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it.
Roll the hit. Alright, that hits. Okay. Roll damage. Alrighty. We'll add 10 to that. Okay, roll the hit again. That will hit. Okay. Jesus.
Love you.
Well, what are you aiming at?
I'm sorry, just the small goblin or whatever, the giant, small giant.
Okay. As this thing is kind of towering where Violet is. Oh my god, this is actually going to happen again.
Oh, you asshole!
Every fucking time.
I didn't mean to do it.
I gotta clean my fucking fur again.
Finish it.
I just aimed directly to his heart and nothing personal. And let go of the arrow.
Nothing personal, kid. As you fire 2 arrows quickly in this thing as it's bleeding down over you, Violet, you see the head, 2 heads of arrows jut from this thing's chest, right where its heart should be, out of its back. And he just, huh? Oh, that sucks. And he's falling forward. I need you to make a dex save.
You got this, baby.
I have advantage.
You do.
Doesn't matter.
You're currently taunting this giant because you cut that hole in its stomach.
Is it warm in there?
Yes, it's very warm.
And it smells horrible. I need you to make a con save.
You ass. At least I got the 1 out of the way.
Yeah, you kind of... a little bit, but you're fine.
Too angry to be sick.
With that, I'm gonna end my turn and go to bed.
Alright, yeah, I think we're almost done here anyway. I think. I don't know. Ren, it's your turn.
Good luck.
Ren?
He's muted.
My blessed, I was talking, I was muted. So, what Ren is going to do...
Those.
Let me do some measuring first.
You should throw that giant at the other giant.
I have a stupid idea.
Okay. So, You saw where I centered that?
Where was it again? Sorry.
Like, hold on, let me. I gotta find. So right here.
Yeah. So you're just catching him.
Yeah, I'm doing it to make sure I just catch him.
Okay.
At level 4, she's going to cast Fireball.
Oh my god.
Yikes. And it's got to make a dex save, and it has disadvantage because of Hex.
And that's quickened, by the way.
And that is a 2 because they have a -5 to dex. So. Okay. What are you doing for the rest of your...
Pew pew!
Mrs. Firebolt wholesale giant dives into it.
That's basically what that was. He missed dive into the fire. So yeah, she's gonna pew pew. But she's just gonna stick with the fire thing.
What's on fire now?
Everything's on fire.
That will miss.
No, it won't.
Oh, it won't?
Favored by the gods.
Okay, roll it. 2d4. And that'll hit.
Firebolt!
Oh. Oh, I can't believe it. So, Ren, you form this ball of fire in your hands and you just lob it as best you can, and you're like, oh no, the apple tree. As soon as you throw it, the tree is engulfed in flames, and so is the giant. And as you see him kind of, as he's just flailing around with just this mess of just cooked fat just boiling out of him, you kind of focus in on yourself, pull up another small fireball, throw it at him, and it smacks him right in the face. He is burnt crispy, but he's still alive.
Okay. As the night air fills with giant burning.
It smells like burnt giant fat.
The giant of burning?
He's not a fire giant, but he is now.
He's
Terrible.
On fire giant. Okay. Is that your turn?
That will be her turn because, yeah.
Tybalt, it's your turn.
Can I see him from here?
Yep.
That hit.
Finish him.
I want to stick an Eldritch Blast right through an eye.
As this charred husk of a giant is still just kind of standing there like, I smell delicious. You fire an Eldritch Blast and its brain pops out the back of its head. I still smell good. As he falls down forward.
Any sign of Brad? I'm done.
Okay. Let me roll something real quick here. Ooh. After some minutes, this fire starts spreading throughout this compound. The people are still in that pot. They don't look to be hurt. They look fine for now, but the flames are creeping closer, and they might be stewed pretty soon. And eventually, Brad just walks his way through the fire and back into the compound where all of you are. The apple tree is now currently burning.
No! Damn it! I wanted apples.
I go over and cut the bindings of the people.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Are we out of combat at this point?
No, I'm saying that to, like, see if anybody's still here.
Okay.
Right, I want to know if I can answer if we're out of combat.
Yes, currently.
Okay.
From what you
I'm
can
going to
tell,
tear my way out and kind of roar back.
Brad, in front of you, there, you can't see it, but you feel...
What's that smell?
Yeah, it's definitely dead giant. And then all of a sudden, something bursts from the back of this thing, and in her hand, Violet has the giant heart, as giant viscera goes flying across the fields.
Is that you, Violet?
Gonna roar again.
Oh my god, you smell terrible. Back up. Where's everybody else?
Are you
Roar.
folks
Over
okay?
here.
Roar.
Where's that troll?
He's knocked out in the woods. He's not dead. Maybe he'll get lost. I don't know.
So we're out of combat. Ren's gonna come over and clean off Violet.
Yes! No, wait! Oh, like, I'm gonna put my hand up to stop you real quick. I don't know what you're doing. I had an idea. I don't know what you're doing, so I'm clean.
Yeah, she's just gonna come up and start cleaning
What
her.
happened to those people?
And Violet, your rage subsides.
Are all the people okay?
You all saved us!
Are they all out of the pot?
Yeah, they're out of the pot now. Just move them out of the pot there.
Is the fire still like blazing?
It's burning pretty good at this point.
Guys, another troll probably can come back.
Yeah, we should probably get out of here.
Actually, about this time, let me see. Huh, that's funny. Okay, you see something flying out of the woods and land in the pot.
What was it?
Would you like to investigate the pot?
Clunk.
I'm not close enough to investigate the pot.
Okay.
What's in the pot?
It's the troll's arm,
The hell?
and it seems to be moving. It's kind
I
of...
tell the town folks to go run behind them boulders.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they move. The arm is just kind of thrashing around in this soup currently, like trying to grab at anybody that can try and get towards.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
It's in the bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, can Ren actually even see over that?
No, it's a pretty big pot.
I was gonna say I don't feel like she could actually see it. What's up there?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Can you give me a boost?
Sure, get on my shoulder.
Okay. Now can Rin see in there?
Yep, and let's see. That's a 19 to grab versus your athletics.
Oh god, her athletics.
Do I feel her getting grabbed?
Oh, wait, acrobatics.
Her acrobatics. That's still not that much better.
Does she do something to like make me think that she's in trouble?
We gotta resolve this first.
Okay.
She's about to scream. But let's see, acrobatics.
Rin gets pulled into the soup.
So, I can feel her getting pulled off my shoulder.
Yep, and she's in the pot.
Can
now.
I attempt to grab her as she's getting pulled?
Versus the arm. She is currently in the soup. She is currently suffocating. You will have to try and wrest her free from the arm, so I need you to roll athletics versus the arm's athletics to free her.
What is that pot made of?
Iron. Oh, you just beat it.
Get out of there!
You pull her out of the soup pot as this arm is still thrashing around and is kind of grabbing at her still.
Can she firebolt this thing since it freaking just grabbed her?
Roll a hit. With disadvantage because you're so close.
Obviously, I'm super close.
What are you doing?
Disadvantage.
Roll damage.
Nine.
It's dead.
I think I got it.
Fireball machine?
Well, yeah, fireballs. They happen sometimes.
So is it now baking in the soup that's now being heated up by firebolts?
Yeah, let's back away from.
Actually, yes, it is. I was going to say that.
Did you tear its arm off?
The pot is now cooking full of troll soup.
I did not tear its arm off. I just hit him in the head, and he was knocked out.
So what tore its arm off?
I don't know.
I say we run in the opposite direction that the arm came flying in from, taking the townsfolk, and oh, by the way, the Norelian soldier is now under that one boulder as a pancake.
There's a spray of blood that's eking out from under that rock.
Great. Now we have no prisoners. Well,
I just want to go back to Zento.
the one that
I asked the town folks, is there a cart and ox and anything that we can get around here to get to Zento quicker?
We don't. Our cottage is way up in the woods. We had a mule, but the big one there ate it.
do you know where these things came from?
They came down out of the mountains. They've been more active lately since the orcs have started moving in on their territory.
Well,
the fey creatures
probably need
up
to leave.
north. Those fey creatures up north have started becoming more active too. Something's weird going on from Old Saren, and I don't know quite what it is, but our livelihood around here has become much more dangerous.
Yeah, we probably need to leave. Can you travel?
Yes, we can walk. I believe we're uninjured. He kind of checks over his wife and his two daughters, and they kind of nod to him and hug him, and I think we're good.
Well, gang, we probably need to leave.
Do we take the body of the one that's not completely disfigured? Does it even matter at this point?
It's up to the group, I guess.
I mean, one's crushed, one's face got eaten.
Tibble, does that one have any orders in his pockets or anything?
I'll check the body.
Alright, roll investigation. The paper is actually written in an Norelian code, and it's not one that you're familiar with, Tybalt. However, there is one glaring clue on this piece. And that's General Zakura's seal.
Find anything?
Yeah, I can't read any of this. It's in some new code, I guess they've come up with. But that's definitely General Sakura's seal.
Oh,
I'm gonna take it with
that.
me regardless.
Yeah, take that. That's all we need.
Maybe I can decipher it back in Zento.
That's perfect. That's probably even better than some of these guys.
All right, time to go.
Alright, you guys are heading towards Zento?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think first it's heading this direction to get away from that direction.
Right. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing with Ren?
Well, we told her we'd take her to Zento.
Nope, we're leaving her. No, I'm kidding. Let's go.
I have to stay.
No.
Obviously, I'm a little less scared because I just fried that dude.
I tell the four peasants to, hey, we're going this way. Let's get going.
Ren,
At a
you look
fast
thirsty.
pace.
Are you thirsty?
Yes, I am.
Of the like the common people, is anything of note on them, or are they special?
No, they're just basic commoners. One of the actually, all the children look to be half-elves.
I'm going to give one of these invigorating brews to her.
What is the age of these kids?
The older girl kind of looks. I'm 16, and the young one.
Okay, well she's old enough.
The younger one's
Hey,
16.
Brad, can I have one of those?
Yeah, you thirsty? I
So-
give one to Tybalt too.
So what
Check
exactly
it.
does this thing do?
Gives you 5 spell slots back.
Like 5 level 1 cell spots, or
Five spell
total
slots
level.
total. Right. Yeah.
oh,
So it can give you a level 2 and a level 3, or it could give you 5
So-
level 1s.
so it could give me a level 4 and a level 1.
Yep.
And that'll work.
Tell
Yeah,
how
give one
old's
to
the
Tybalt, too.
6.
Okay. I'm gonna offer to carry the smallest one as we run. That kid's gonna be too small to keep up.
I like your ears.
That is a nice drink.
And let's get going.
Is that alcohol?
That is alcohol.
Yep.
Okay.
Always.
I'm gonna have to pick up Ren.
Who wants to? No, she can ride on my shoulder. if
Ren,
she
roll a
wants.
con save.
Okay.
My God, you gave alcohol to a 12-year-old.
Con
Wow.
save.
The spell
At
slot,
least it's
though.
con save.
Wow.
Well, think of it this way: with her background,
That's true.
would this be something she would be used to begin with?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it would be. Well, no,
Okay.
no, not because you're not of age yet.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how they, because some churches they start giving like wine to like kids and
Yeah,
stuff. So.
I think I even specifically said in somebody's backstory that they had to be 15 before they would do anything like that, because you're on the same path as her.
Okay.
Um,
Go ride on my shoulder. Come on.
Okay. She's not going to complain about a piggyback ride.
And let's yeet out of here.
How far from Zento are we? Like a day and a half, or?
yeah, it's still probably about a day and a half from where you are.
Maybe on the way we can get us a cart and donkey and cut that time down.
So, as all of you are making your way back towards your current hometown, flames burning behind you of this beautiful little cottage that's now centers. You're trying to make sense of everything that's just happened over the last couple of days. Violet joining the council, the potential loss of another comrade, and the loss of 2 for sure, and the apparent attack on Zento. It's time to figure out how to fight back against these fuckers. And maybe even fight back against the world itself, apparently. And that is where we'll end for tonight.